Just now for 2 seconds. On the stream, maybe it's because it's game capture, not window capture. Choose my using your fucking mouth. Can I be listening? Is Vlad playing Bloons right now? Oh god. Okay. I mean, I can play something else. Well, are we playing a different game then? Well, if you kick them off, then I guess we're playing Bloons then. I mean, like, we could play, like, some co-op game, like, We Are Here. It's like I played down low, surely. We Were Here. There's like a puzzle game, 20 small mazes that you could do. Might take you a long while though. I don't have, we are not finishing that, and I don't have it. It's free. I'm not even pretty sure the first one. Pretty short. Changed it. I forgot I have to download the game too. Oopsies. It is really loud. Blind Dance Another 3. Iceland is the more green one. Greenland is mostly ice. It says in the fucking game category, dumbass. Jackson vibe. I literally changed it. It's the chat messages above it. Same game, we were here. Sorry. I mean, I've been dealing with this Chungus guy doing this fucking overlay for so long. He took like 15 minutes to make a sub notification. Like, are we dead ass? No, sorry, it was the raid notification. I did the fucking sub for him. I did everything for him. The fucking reactive things, the Spotify, I did that. The chat, I did that. I did everything. It's disgusting. Might as well just put me as the streamer. I feel like you could... Is it fake news? Oh my god, that is so fucking loud. Dumbass. Did you pick the right mic? Why am I so loud? All this overlay stuff and he doesn't even have his mic. Okay, why do I have to look at the intro? I played the game before.
There. Okay, am I audible now? Yes, I'm audible. Okay, good. It's because I forgot to add the source.
Trolls says no, even though he's answering your question. Trollage.
Okay. So,
Oh god, a 7TV troll emote. Fuck.
okay, Vlad. Who is the hardest boss in Bloodborne? Okay, what might someone call Kaz?
I invited you.
And I've joined? No, not hard as in like...
Can you... Oh wait.
Another name for Kaz. That's okay. You played Bloodborne? I would have thought you know how to spell it.
Turn off your fucking voice chat in the game.
Voice chat. How do I turn that off?
The gear, and then audio, and then at the bottom, outgoing volume to 0.
Okay, wait. I'll just actually want to do that. So gear. Audio. Wait. Where is it?
Okay, I played this game before, and I never had the achievement to invite a friend to join your game.
I can't find it here. Voice chat
What do you
volume.
mean you can't find it?
Sound volume. There's no one just to mute myself.
What do you mean at the bottom? I'm just now going on with my...
Okay, just turn it to 0. Okay, cool.
You try to like escape a castle, Vlad.
Wait, controller? Oh, wait. I can remote to this. How we play easier. Ow! Ow! I just whacked my knee into the table and then caused a phone to fall on the same knee. Okay, give me a second. I need to get. Oh wait, no, I've got a charge here. Wait, okay, where's my controller? Yo, Vlad, would you be kind enough to bring my controller in for me?
How bad is this guy?
I'm very certain it's in your room right now. I was there.
This lazy ass bomb.
There, plug that in.
Okay, we're gonna do this super secret ending where we have to find all the levers.
Okay, we're super ending. I believe in us. Yeah, Vlad, if you're listening.
I haven't done it. Much even might have done like that.
Nah, I'm lazy. You're just taking the streamer away from his element. You can't leave else all the viewers counting on me bringing them entertainment will be lost.
You are just bouncing on it.
Okay, not my stream. Wow. All 2 viewers. Wow, the nerve of this kid. Jeez. Fine, I'll be back in a second.
What is this guy talking about? The power trip from this guy. Unbelievable. Hours of setting up just for him to not even have his controller on his head. Like, what the fuck does he need a controller for? It's a puzzle game.
Okay. Let's get my controller plugged in.
What?
There. And is it connected? It is, so...
I don't know what that emote is. I don't know what Cosmo is.
There, okay, I think I'm ready then.
I'm glad he's just chasing a high of the fact that I showed him what 7TV is, and like you can write glorp and it's gonna show up as a glorp cat. You can also try glorp.
Yes, if
glorp,
you look on the stream.
Or yorp.
Okay, if you look on the stream at the chat, look what your Cosm turned into. It effectively allows like infinite number of emotes, or 1,000 emotes, but
Well, you can't see it very well because you're watching it on a phone.
okay, get off a phone, get the Twitch on TV. You know, I think it is on like PlayStation. You can download it there.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So this is a communication puzzle game. We have to communicate and solve puzzles.
We found out what happened last time.
Well, last time you did nothing. Here you are forced to do things, unfortunately.
Last time I killed you like many a times.
Oh, I forgot about that. You should have reminded me.
Nah, it's funnier this way.
Get this?
Yeah, we've already seen that. Okay, so
Change my settings here. Let's just take a little bit of a moment to
RB.
change the settings.
Oh wait, is this meant to have a proximity chat?
No, you have like a walkie-talkie, but it's just worse than normal voice chat.
Okay. Okay, I'm looking at a book.
You're gonna give me a second. I need to change some of these settings because I'm gonna fall up.
Okay, so course, we've had so many of these things. Why did they chat in Comic Sans? Not in Comic Sans. Comic Sans wasn't even an option. Okay, we need a key. This is the bug. Yeah, the bug. Oh wait, there's words on it. In the western corner lies your start. Keep moving north, but watch your step. Before the last tile, you must head east. After these 2 steps, take 1 step towards the south. Head for the eastern wall, then you may proceed to the next door. How
What?
long did it take you to finish up the PS5 stuff on your dog? About 10 minutes. Not long.
That's correct.
On the wall.
Huh?
Oh wait, that's exactly where I forgot it was. What's that noise? This thing rising. It is. I can tell. Why? The how poorly it's photoshopped? Because like, yeah.
I have a chessboard key. I don't remember the game. I don't know why I played it. Oh. 37. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So is there anything going on there? There's symbols on the wall.
I'm currently trying to figure out what I'm doing now. Why is that buttons on this? Okay, that's it.
I have colors. I have red and blue. And there's symbols on the wall.
How many more of these word things you got? Over 200. So
I put like a lot of them.
type in wood, lowercase.
Type in warp.
No, as in the other wood. Wait, why is not
Can I
appearing?
play the game?
Wait, are you not in the game? Where are you?
I am in the game. Like I'm telling you, I have symbols and I have blue light and red light.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Let me see what I'm looking at. So I've got the symbols here. Bunch of eyes.
There's also writing in blood saying the answer lies.
Okay, I'm looking at a book with blood on it. It says between the eyes.
Right, so I have blue and red eye.
So my first set is blue, blue, then red, green, then blue, green, then green, blue, then red, red, then blue, red, then green, green, red, blue.
So blue red.
Green, red.
I did say blue red. You know what I said. Do you have like a key?
I've not found a key so far.
Well, there's a chest with a lock on it, and I feel like that's a secret. And I'm not seeing a whole lot of keyage.
Oh, I'm looking at a map here. Why is that making a noise? Is that... That looks like it's going...
It's C to crouch, although I don't think that crouch is doing much work.
I've got like a tape, I think, of some kind.
That can you give me the answer?
The answer to what?
I have blue, red.
Blue, red.
Give me symbol.
Oh, is that how far you got into with the eyes I was talking about?
Are you stupid or dumb? We don't have the same thing.
Okay, I'm a little confused as to what
I
I'm
have
meant
blue and red, and there's symbols. I can click it that says the symbols.
Okay, so blue and red. Okay, so what symbols in between blue and red are M, N.
Okay, which M? Is it just like a regular M?
Looks regular to me. It's like a capital M.
Okay, and then just like an N with like a slide, looks like a slide.
Yeah.
It played ominous music, and then nothing happened. That kind of scared me. Can you not get the answers wrong?
I'm looking to see what I'm meant to be doing here, but it's just a bunch of books.
Yeah, that was wrong. Nice trick. There's red and blue. I mean, what? You can't be that hard. You really can.
So red. Wait, so now you're on red and blue.
I always was on red and blue.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you said blue and red. Okay, so there's like a S. I think like a. There's two like S symbols here. It's the one's more straight up, like more vertical, and then there's like a X with a circle in it.
Oh, okay. X with a circle in it.
Oh,
Okay,
wait.
there's two X's.
Okay.
It's just an X without a third line.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I'm in once again an ominous room.
Oh wait, the door's just opened for me. Okay, cool.
Can the voice just stop talking to me?
Okay, I'm seeing
I have a painting. I have more symbols.
I've also got a bunch of paintings, like a stork with a snail.
I
shell.
have chicken legs with like a chicken like body. And there's a skull instead of a head, and also has something out of its back.
Yeah, it looks like a snail shell.
Yeah. No, that's not really. It has like, I don't know, something eating it from the inside. It has a tail. But, okay, it has monkey legs.
Monkey legs.
It has monkey fur, but it's like a chicken-esque. It has a skull head, and it's like something is eating it.
Wait. How many paintings do you have?
One. I
I've-
just described you the one painting I have. I have to put three
Ah,
symbols
okay.
under it.
So you have what? Monkey legs.
Yes, like the monkey grippers.
Okay, yep, I see them. What's the
And
head
then
look like?
Skull head.
Okay, I see the
It's
skull
cool.
head. And does it have a snail back or nah?
Like, I guess like you could say like there's snails eating its insides. Very displeasing to look at. But it's not a snail shell, if that's what you're asking.
Oh, wait, is it like three of them?
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, yeah. So the symbols I'm looking at, it's like a man covering their eyes.
Okay.
I think. A hill with a flag on it,
Okay.
and a square with a circle on top of it, and like a line going from in the middle of that square into the circle.
What?
So there's the third symbol. It's
Okay,
like-
so it's like a pie. It's like an extended pie, and then there's like a little head with a tail going into it.
yeah.
Got it.
Awesome.
Play a perfect painting room. Impressed.
Yes.
You just have to make no mistakes. You did fuck up the first room because you aren't dumb in the head enough.
Yes.
So there is water filling up the room, and I would urge you to hurry the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm going as quick as I can. Okay, so I've got. I'm still going down.
Orange. I don't know. The room says orange, but the font is purple or magenta.
Okay, so I've got three. I've got three valves here. Got blue, red, orange.
Orange.
Okay, so orange. Anything else now?
Got any more valves going?
I've got red and blue as well.
Any more?
I can't see any
'Cause
more
the
valves.
the text is magenta and it says orange.
I'll see. I can't see any of the valves here. Just those three.
Any other things? That's about all I got.
Yeah, no magenta valves here. Maybe it means red's magenta.
I'm gonna drown so I can
Okay.
live.
Says valve opened.
I
And
live this. The door openeth.
cool. So there's a new door somewhere for me to go through. So yeah, red was magenta. I think the people who made this
Okay,
game.
I'm
Called
in a room with lever.
okay,
A white lever.
just quickly finding the next door I gotta go through now. I can't find one. Is it back through here? Yeah, there's no other door. Okay, what do you see in this room?
I have a white lever. I press the white lever, it closes the door, and it opens the door at the same time.
Maybe it opens a door for me to go through?
I pressed it, so I'm gonna press it again.
No. Oh wait. Did something happen in your room?
Not necessarily, no.
No. Okay.
I'm supposed to go farther ahead.
So I've got a lever in my main room. It's got like a white tip.
I think I remember this. You're supposed to find like a map.
Oh wait, a map. Let's see.
There's
Yeah, I found a map. Okay, so
directions. I'm at white.
okay, you're white.
I'm at white.
You're
Yes.
at white. Okay, so it. I don't really know how I'm meant to be reading this. So if you go, where are you going to be? So if you go forward, are there like a way to go left and right?
Yeah.
Okay then. So I gotta get you to the end. So I need to get you to. So go to the right, and then go right if you immediately to the next one you see.
Okay.
Are you in a room with another lever?
Yeah, blue.
Yep, pull the blue one,
Okay.
and then go back out the room, but then turn to your left. Go past the room you came from initially, and then go right, and then go right again. Then you should have to immediately go left, and you should be able to go from there straight to your next location.
Green lever.
You see a green lever. Oh, the map's just went blank. I don't think you're meant to pull that lever.
I didn't pull the green lever.
Oh, wait, why is it just gone blank?
I need to pull the red lever. Please.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I can't guide you anymore. The map's, all the colours just gone. I don't know how I'm meant to do anything here.
One popping across the entire map.
And let me see, is there any way for me to get there?
Will you look at the lever? The green?
I have to pull this again? Aha, wait, I think I have to pull that again. Okay, so wait, where are you?
The green lever.
Like, I can't hear you because the noise this chandelier above me is making is deafening.
I'll turn it down. I'm at the green lever.
Yeah, the green lever. Okay, so you need to go.
Do I press it?
No, wait. So you add the green lever. You press that, then Okay, yeah, so press it, and then go all the way back to the blue room.
Green little faith in the fact that I remember where that is.
Okay, so I think from where you're standing, it should be the right. Go down or forward, then right and left.
Yeah,
Left again, I think. So
I found the blue lever.
okay, so do not press the blue lever, but from that room, go the opposite way that you came from, so right, then you have to immediately go left, left again, forward, right, and then right.
Yeah, and then the blue lever door is locked, so I have to click the lever.
Okay, I don't know why it's locked. Okay, I need to turn down this audio. It really sounds familiar.
These random like walking things in front of me that just disappear when I look at them are so annoying because they're so scary.
I don't know why the sound recording is to be so high.
I can definitely see why I needed to play this part far away from my mind.
Let's just put the lever so I can see again. Okay.
Is the red lever in the room with that? Oh, it is. Let's look at that. I think I can do it on my own, actually.
Okay, okay.
I found the red lever, so I can go like this.
I need to turn down even more.
Like the bounty hunter. Crazy. I go press the lever, and also press another lever. Let me look around the room while I'm doing all that. I think if I go into the deep dark dead end, I will die.
I would imagine so.
I'm not gonna do that then. I got to the door. Okay, so you need to find chests.
Wait, I need to
There's
find chest.
there's a door to the outside where it's snowing, and there's the chessboard there. And I would assume I would die if I stay there for too long because it's too cold.
Okay, so chest, so
I remember where the chest thing is, but I don't remember the combination.
yeah, I can't.
Do you want me to help you?
I can't find a door to the outside here.
You're not supposed to go outside. You're supposed to stay in your study room. You just tell me what to do. You're not that outside and goer. I'm the outside and goer.
Yeah, okay, so I'm in my main room still.
They want me to tell you where to find the chest.
I'm looking at a chest right now.
You're looking at the chessboard?
Chessboard.
I mean, like chess. Like, it's showing you the moves I'm supposed to do.
Chessboard? There's no chessboard here. Wait, let me go look for the chessboard.
Well, there isn't exactly a chessboard per se. I think you should just try a couple things.
Let's see, so where is it?
You're not supposed to look for a chessboard. Just, like, try to interact with all the things you have.
There's a bunch of books. They have writing on them.
Yeah, that was for the first puzzle.
Okay. Can't exactly tell what here. Wait.
Maybe you should try that tape.
Yes. Tape. It says something about chess moves on it. Okay, why can't?
And you have to play the tape, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to up it into the
Oh wait. Okay, where I'm going. I have a generator here.
Fine. Looking at.
How do I crank this soldier boy? What do I do here?
I don't know. It's not letting me like actually. Am I playing the first the
I
buttons?
think I need to turn the power for you, but it's not letting me crank the soldier boy. Maybe you need to press something so I can turn
Maybe
the
this.
gen on?
Did that do anything?
Um, not letting me crank it. I can interact. Wait, did you do something just now?
No.
Oh wait, I just had to do a mini game. I didn't see it.
Okay.
It's really small. Okay, I'm all dumb and ugly. Okay, the generator is on.
Awesome. Awesome.
I think your projector thing should work.
Let me see. So there we are. So there. Let me press it.
I am dying, by the way. Just no pressure.
It's 4, 3. Okay, so the pawn in front of the, I think that's the queen, moves forward, and then the pawn opposite it will move. And then the bishop goes.
Could you say it more clearly? Cause like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Pawn in front of this, does that? Like, which pawn?
Okay, so wait, what color are you?
I move both.
Okay, so
Notice white starts.
let me get on so then I can let you see this. So white. So pawn in front of the king, move up twice.
Okay.
Black pawn in front of the king, move twice.
Okay.
Bishop next to the king, move to so it's on the same level as that first pawn. Then
Okay.
the pawn on the black's left side, move once.
What does that mean?
So the pawn in front of the like left black king, not king, black side.
What the fuck does that mean?
So
What is left black side?
well, oh wait, it's got numbers. Okay, wait. So B7 pawn move to B6.
Okay, B7 pawn.
And then B no B D
Hold on.
1.
B7 to B6.
Wait, it's turned off again. Let me get on. Why is it turning on? Turn on.
Okay, I move the pawn B7 to B6.
Okay, so then it's the white queen. You see where they move from D1 to F3, and then the black knight on B8 to C6. I think that was. Let me just check.
Okay. What's next?
Yeah, I've got to restart like after every move and it takes forever. So which one did you just move?
I move the knight.
So knight is C6. Then after the knight, it is the. Okay, so F3 queen takes F7 pawn.
Oh, F7 pawn. Okay, next.
And that's it.
Oh. My lord, I'm gonna fucking die. It wasn't possible. I I got symbols. And you need to tell me the path.
Okay, so what symbols do you see so I know where I've got to go?
Fox Boy, PP, uh, a squashed head guy, with like a tail, square tail, in a box. Uh, a candle stand with 3 candles, and a girl on a boat.
Okay, so I can't find anything that could possibly relate to that.
Maybe try books.
The books, yes.
But it has symbols.
So it
It's
says Fox, PP.
Fox, PP, some guy in like a box, like a little tail guy in a
Okay,
box.
yep, I
with
see
a
that.
squashed head. A candle stand with 3 candles.
Yeah.
And then a girl on a boat.
Okay, yes, I found the book.
One
So
eye.
let me see. So what is
Path.
it? So in the western corner lies your start.
Where is west, left or right?
Left.
Okay, so when I was the corner, I'm starting. Okay, I'm on the first west corner.
Okay.
First west tile.
Keep moving north, but watch your step. Before the last tile, you must head east.
Okay, I headed east.
Okay, after these 2 steps, take 1 step towards the south. Head for the
Okay.
eastern wall, then you may proceed towards the door.
Okay, that was really fucking easy.
Okay.
Oh, fucking hell, this thing.
Okay, so the door is open for me.
Yeah. This is taking way easier than another person I did this with. And this one is
Ladies
theater.
and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's stage. Wait, what am I doing?
You're gonna like this. I need to set the scene. I have a bunch of objects. I have a castle, I have a king and a queen. And a castle and a crest and a sword and a person. Sorry, that was a clear reference. I have some people, I have a sword, I have a crown.
Okay, so
I have a sword with...
have I got to find out how you've got to set your scene?
Yeah, I think if I turn the crank...
Okay, so let me find out what
I just moved something.
what I've got to use to have you set the scene.
So I can bring the castle in. I think you should see this when it's...
Okay, so oh yeah, so you've just placed a door thing. Like...
Yeah, it's a castle, I think.
Okay.
No, it's like a castle after drawing on it.
I'm not entirely sure what I'm meant to compare this to, or...
Well, you're supposed to know the scene and I'm supposed to draw the things in.
Okay then.
I can also turn the blood light on. Know what that means.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to know the scene, but...
Is the guy not telling you the scene?
No one's telling me a scene.
I thought it was like a marionette in there.
No, there's nothing here.
Yeah, Monka.
Why you gotta say that?
Cause I played it. And I remember that. I remember this taking a while.
Okay, so just
I
kind
don't
of...
have the solutions though. Unfortunately. Well, what do I do?
I don't know. So I've got no one here telling me any scene.
Look around.
I am. There's a single hallway and a room. I've been through both. Like this room has nothing in it, and the
Wait,
hallway's been
maybe
closed.
there's
down.
like a button on the stage. Can you go on the stage? Don't you have to click something on the stage? The voices are telling you?
Oh wait, I can open the stage.
Maybe I'm remembering. Am I remembering that?
Oh, there's a
Exactly,
record.
press the
Oh,
button.
there was once a castle filled with life.
Okay. Okay, what's on the stage? Is on the stage only the castle?
He's just saying there was once a castle filled with life. It's not
Okay,
shown.
I'm asking what's on the damn fucking stage.
There's nothing on the
dumbass.
stage. This is
Are you sure?
yeah, I'm looking at the stage. There's nothing here. It's just there's apparently a castle filled with life.
Well, I'm supposed to put a castle with it to fill it with life. I'm supposed to put a castle with people in it. Okay, is this on the stage?
Yeah, that's on the stage.
Okay, now I have to find the right lever for the guy.
I've got to find the lever. Okay,
Okay, quick, no, not you. Also, why is it when I press another levers, it just places a random... It just keeps pressing this random lever, and it's kind of annoying.
this dude's creepy. He's posing and everything. Do you think if I walk up to him, he'll kill me?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I won't do that
hopefully
then.
so. Is the castle still there?
Yeah, the castle's still here.
I don't know, it's moving what? It's like nothing is moving, because this glitch. Here we go.
Oh no!
Well,
He's
cranberry.
weeping angeling towards me.
I don't know what that means.
So every time I turn around, he gets closer.
I just keep looking at him.
Yeah, I'm looking at him.
That was the wrong one. Okay, let's try this one.
Why have I got to be the one here?
I mean, I was in the cold, so it seems right there. Am I just cranking it the wrong way? I put cranking it the wrong way.
Oh wow. If I can't check to see if you're building the scene right, because I feel like I die.
I put people in, I think.
Wait, do I have to check?
Check now. Okay, are there people in castle?
Yep.
Do I set scene 1?
Yes.
Does it look right? Are they in?
Yep, they're in the castle, right? The
Huge.
castle's once food. Oh, okay, he's getting closer. Yeah, it's food of life. It's got life in it. I don't know what you're talking about. There's people in there.
So is it the same thing again?
Yeah,
Press the button.
he's just said there was a castle with food of life.
Press the button because I heard that. So it was probably just to tell it because it's like telling.
Oh,
us
okay.
that I could be
And there lived a king with his wife.
there. Okay, so I have to get a crown. Do you think I have to put the castle again?
I don't think so. It's just saying king and queen, you know, or king and his wife, who I assume is a queen.
Okay, I'm putting the emperor crown in. Okay, I think it's sort of solid cranks. What is this?
Just let me know where you need me to check it.
I'm testing the cranks. Somebody has not thought to label them. Give it a few more cranks. Okay, check.
Okay, he's getting closer. Yep. Yeah, looks like a king and his wife. Oh, he's getting real close now. Okay.
Wrong.
So, have you set scene 2?
Yeah, it was wrong.
Oh, okay.
I'll put the capsule in the bag. Check.
Okay. No, he's just
Is
saying.
it an emperor crown? And is it the right thing?
He's just saying that. Wait, do you have to put the people in there too?
I don't know. What's the scene name?
He's just saying, and there lived a king with his wife.
Okay, that was right.
All were
Click the
happy,
button
all
again.
was good.
Oh, we're happy. Is that all I'm getting?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Did you press the button?
Yep, It's just all were happy, all was good.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure?
Through a trash bag
just
into
people?
space.
So I'm just gonna put people.
Okay, should I press it now then?
Wrong. Press it
Okay.
again.
He's getting Pretty close, and I
Damn.
think I've just died.
Oh, he died. We're just slow and ugly, and I mean, I put people. Like, what else am I supposed to put? Like, all are happy. Like, did you even press the button?
Yeah?
I don't know. Oh my god, I gotta redo the fucking symbols. Check.
So... What do we need to
Symbols
do?
again.
Symbols, as in the book.
Fox head.
Yep.
Yeah, fox head. PP. A guy standing on his arms with it without any legs.
Yeah, I already found the book. So, in the west...
Three-legged guy.
Yeah. So, I found the
And
book.
a surprised Pikachu face.
So, in the western corner lies your start.
That's
Keep-
wrong. So you reused the same book even though I told you different symbols?
Well, you've just told me do it see that. Wait.
I told you fox head on... I told you different things.
Wait,
What?
you've just said the same thing, sir. Yeah. Wait. What's the
No, I
symbols? What's the
didn't.
symbols? What's the symbols?
Okay, now it's fox person.
Yep.
Just the legs with no torso.
Okay, just like no torso. There we go.
A guy hanging on a pie, like the little swirly thing with the X with the plus head.
Okay, yep.
A candlestick, but instead of candles, it's just circles.
Does it
and a
look like the
surprise Pikachu
Wither?
face.
Because I think I'm looking at it.
I
Yeah.
guess, and a surprise Pikachu face.
Yeah. Starting in the far west, take 2 steps northbound, head east twice, then after moving north 2 times, one can head for the door. After taking
How many times east?
head east twice,
Okay.
and
then
after moving north 2 times, one can head for the door after taking 1 step towards the western wall.
Okay, your turn.
Cool.
What the theme? The granular theme?
Okay, I'm going to it now. There once was a castle filled with life.
Okay, I'm gonna give a source line crank here. Here's the movie.
Uh,
There once was a castle filled.
have you set the scene?
Is it set? Is it set?
There once was a
So he's saying that he just keeps saying it.
Okay, next.
And there lived a king with his wife.
Okay. He left out that castle part in the last time, so he failed out. Just saying. I'm really cranking it. That's not one. How are you doing with the guy?
He's still not moved yet.
Scene?
and there lived
No, he's not pleased. And I lived a king with his wife.
Okay, I was asking if it was set, but I guess you're just useless.
Oh,
What's the
okay.
next thing?
All were happy and all was good.
Does it put everything in?
I don't know.
When I do about the castle, I'm not issuing the castle anymore, right? So I just put the king, the queen, and the people. And the castle and the crescent is not in a person.
Does he only move when we get something wrong?
I don't know. And also, who is we?
Well, I guess just you.
because I'm the one that fails to perform the task that I was told to do, right? And you're telling me the solution. I performed the solution and then it's wrong. But it came
I'm
from
just
you.
saying. I'm just saying exactly what I'm told. There's literally nothing else I can really do. So
Well, you're not being very helpful about it.
there's king, there's his wife, and then there's people here.
You think that's good? I'm gonna press it.
He's moved closer, so I don't think it was.
Was in fact not correct. I'm gonna put the castle in. Is everything nice and centered?
All were happy, and all was
Looks like it.
Yeah, I'll give this
Why is
in.
my...
Nice. Next.
until the king killed all. the
Next.
good.
Until the king
the next?
killed all he could.
Okay. Have to revert everything? Oh my god. So do I just put king and then sword with the crown?
Maybe?
I'm gonna say that's a yes from you, so...
I can't tell what you've got on your side, so I don't know.
Well, I have people, I have queen, I have king, I have castle, and I have sword with a crown. Someone stabbing a crown.
That sounds about right to me.
So I'm gonna put sword stabbing a crown, and I'm gonna put the crown.
He's moved closer. The queen is still here.
That's the king, dumbass.
There's a queen as well.
No, she's not.
I'm-
see her
I'm
in
looking.
my
I'm
backstage.
looking at her.
You're seeing at the emperor crown, no?
I can see a king and what was previously the queen.
Isn't that the sword? The only thing that I've put down there is sword and king.
Yeah, the queen's here as well. I'm looking at the king with a sword in his hand and the queen.
So the funny thing is, I actually have the queen next to me. Like, does the queen wear that crown or does the king wear that crown? That big crown.
There's not a big crown. There's just two people here. One is the king with a sword, and the other's the queen. Okay, the queen's leaving.
I just don't know which one is fucking which. Doesn't the king now wear that crown in fucking the UK?
Okay,
Why does the king get a worse crown?
so now there's two kings. Oh, okay, I think he's just finished it.
Wrong. That was wrong.
Why is my
Let's try
eyesight
to use
getting
this
worse?
one. What if I... Oh wait, maybe I need the bloodlight. Maybe I need the king back. I'm not getting much consultation from my teammate here.
I don't know what you're seeing.
I told
it
you
looks like
everything.
there's already a blood sky here. You've got
Yeah,
two.
I just turned the bloodlight on.
Yeah, you've got two kings here.
Okay, that's wrong.
There's one here with a sword, and the one you've just pulled in is the normal one.
Well, the one with the sword and just bloodlight was wrong. Now this is wrong as well. Any big ideas?
I'm trying to think. It's because I can't see. Is it just meant to be the king with the bloodlight, like the evil one, or
I mean, I guess I can get rid of the sword.
the sword? Wait, what? Wait. I can't tell because the sword, the one with the sword. Okay, he's a king up onto the stage. I don't think he likes me. Wait, my vision indicates our health, I think. We've got one try then.
Well, I've tried king. I have tried king and sword. Wrong.
just a timer. I can't tell if it's live.
Unless you're just saying the queen is a king, even though she's the queen. Maybe if that's the truth, that's just you.
The
I mean,
dude
like,
here is definitely a king. He's got a beard and everything.
okay. Is he leaving now?
Yeah, he's just left. The normal king has left.
Well, there's not many other combinations I could try.
So here's brought in the sword king.
Well, the bloodlight is on, right?
Yeah. Well, it looks like it. Everything's red.
The sword is in.
Mhm.
Let's try it. Wrong.
What else could it be? Okay, he's like right on stage now. He's practically pouncing on me.
If I get close to my cranks, I get your vision things.
Yeah, like I can't see. I can see very limited
I
amount.
don't know what to do here.
So I'll play the thing again.
I don't know.
What's going on? How do we do this?
Oh, it's all to be fun. Maybe he has to be still in the castle? Oh my fucking.
Okay, so what are the
Fox
symbols?
person, mountain with a flag, a guy with a swirly tail, standing on like
So
a square, a candlestick without candles, just heads, and then a boy on a boat.
Okay, so this one. Okay, so Fox.
It's a fat fox,
Mhm.
a mountain with a flag,
Yep.
a guy standing on his arms with a tail instead of legs,
Yep.
with a squash head, and then the wither, and then a boy.
What was that fourth one?
The wither.
The wither. Yep. Yep. Okay. So it is starting in the far west corner. One moves north 3 times. Take 1 step south, but not before taking 2 steps east. Continue towards the eastern wall, then head toward the end of it all.
Got follow in the chat.
Okay, so
There once was a castle filled with
What's the first one?
there was once a castle filled with life.
Right, which one is the way over? Cities full of people?
And the castle.
Oh, the castle is it? No, unless they change my cranks. No, they changed my fucking cranks. What am I?
Okay, let's see. So space up, right?
Is there a castle?
Yeah, there's a
There's
castle.
people?
So there's a
There's
castle.
people?
Yeah, it doesn't. Are you able to crank one of the two just once to see how much that moves it for me?
Hold on, I'm going to fuck. I don't know if that's the right one. If I'm being honest, I'm just cranking
And
everything.
nothing's moved here. It doesn't
No, I
look
think
as
that's as
in.
much as I can crank both of them.
Okay, so yeah, try that then.
Okay, seem to.
And then lift the king with his wife.
Straight up cranking it. Is that the king?
Yeah, the king's here.
Is that the queen?
Yep, queen's here.
all
All were happy and all was good.
I like how it resets all my things. But then sometimes it just doesn't. Wait, do I need to put the castle on? Probably, right?
I'm not sure.
We only did this like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, but I don't know how if that was the right combination or not.
Is that the queen, king, and people, and castle?
Yes. Until the king killed all he could.
I turn the bloodline on,
So
and then what if I just fall in the sword, and then that's all that's gonna be left?
maybe. So I'm not entirely
Maybe.
sure. Yeah, so
I'll give this a spin. Thoughts?
yeah, why not? Let's give it a go. Okay, it doesn't seem to have done anything.
Yeah, it was wrong.
Okay.
Streamer not reading chat, Andy.
Oh,
Why do you have to do that?
playing peak. I maybe. Unless do we get rid of just the first king and keep the rest in?
What?
There's currently 2
Yeah.
kings, people, and his wife. I was
This
thinking,
is the king.
yeah.
I'm like, can you stop? This game is so terribly coded.
I assume that didn't do anything.
I rolled back the king.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I send this.
Yeah, let's give it a go. In there, play a different one.
It worked.
Oh wait, yeah, it works. I think.
Standing in blood, he proudly said.
Standing
What's
in
wrong with
blood,
that?
he proudly said. So I assume that just the knife one, the sword one.
Maybe just the king. 'Cause
Oh,
he's just
okay.
standing there.
Yeah.
Menacingly. That's the king.
Yep, that's the king. He's in blood.
Yippee, yippee, yippee. Trapdoor, yippee.
Okay, I'm through the trapdoor. Oh, hello. Oh. Wait, I
We
think.
didn't get all this. We didn't get the secret. I think we're supposed to find like levers. And if we get the levers, we both get out.
Oh.
Well, I mean, like, I think we both know who gets out here, right?
Yep. I'm the streamer.
The
I'll
stray
probably
white
get
man.
the. I'm the streamer.
The
I've got to
stray
get the
white
better
man,
ending.
huh? The stray white man. I mean,
Don't think I'm classed as straight, you know. So.
not just about. You are a man, though, so. And I did set up most of your stream.
Yeah, but like I'm the awesome streamer, so I get first dibs at the good ending, you know. And the good ending is I live on to entertain the world.
I suppose.
Worst friend ever. Got out and left your friend behind. Wow, mate.
Dickhead.
Way to make me feel guilty. So we need to
Okay.
get Eon playing something from 8
Well,
years
that was a
ago.
good,
Okay.
I don't know, 15 minutes.
Yeah. Should we try getting like the secret ending where we both get out?
No.
No? Okay then. So I was not expecting us to just have to leave you behind.
Dickhead.
So what, there's more? There's more of these?
There's like a bunch of games. This is like their first game, so it was free, and then they made like a whole franchise of it.
Oh,
It's pretty
okay.
alright, but I don't feel like they're that much worth to buy. Not really that good of games. Just some nice friend puzzle swap.
No, played it 2 years ago. Awesome. Bet you made it better than I did, considering I just hold IK back in these types of games.
You could say that.
I feel like it has to be said. Probably not. I have my doubts about that personally. So, Genji, what do you think of the new format of the streams? Me and IK, but mostly IK, have spent the past few hours working on it, improving it, making it more unique and not as awful looking. It's alright. Wow, only alright for this work? I would have thought we got at least like an 11 out of 10 or something. You know, just a better score. Not perfect by any means. Maybe a 12 if we're pushing it. So hasn't changed much. Well, was the last stream you were in? I've changed the font. I'm a PNG tuber now. Genji, don't you see what this means? I'm a PNG tuber. I've went up in the world.
Not a good one.
This is the first stream. Come on. Although I do think I need a more like expressive amount of like icons like yours is. Mine's just a dog that when I talk has the headphones and a remote. I made in like 10 minutes. Oh, we've got music. If you wanna download the music, you could just get chat being bigger and different. Not big of a change.
I think the chat is way too big as well.
Okay, we can make it a little smaller. Let's see, so. Like that. There, that better?
Oh no. I don't have the stream open.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Is there what chat would take up the entire side? Okay. There. That looks a lot better. Also, Genji, we've got unlimited emotes now. You gotta find the secret codes for them. There's codes for emotes. I think you can only see them through like the stream itself, unless you download.
Unless you have 7TV.
Yeah, unless you download 7TV. I would highly recommend downloading 7TV for it. You know.
Unless you're a normal pleb.
There's a whole lot of Miku ones. There's not much use for me, except for spamming your favorite streamer's chat with the emotes. That's an amazing use. I don't think there's one that's just thinking. And that's just not working at the moment. People hardly use Twitch, there's no point downloading some well on my laptop. I think you've only got to log in, I don't think you've actually got to download it. Maybe you
It's
did.
a browser extension. It's
Okay.
literally like 4 clicks.
Okay, so you'll have to download it. However, it's fun. So I think that's worth it, you know? So we're putting a different game on?
If you want.
Okay, any ideas? Well, if I hardly use Twitch though, Weeb. That's not the reason you download it. You know, it's for the style. It's for the energy.
Why'd you type
Um.
What'd that mean? What does that mean? So what's the game? What's the word?
Game.
You gotta keep talking, nobody explodes.
Yeah. I constantly talk. We talk and say entertainment.
No, it's a game.
What?
Keep talking, nobody explodes.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just making a joke about how I go silent for my streams. Keep. Okay, it's not in search. Keep talking and now he explodes.
See? You don't have it. Embarrassing.
You're looking at the bomb, but you don't have the info to defuse it. Your friends have the info, but they can't see
It
the
was on
bomb.
like,
Can they talk you
it
through
was
it?
for like $1. I don't know.
With
What in the
two
world
players or more,
is this
you'll have to
shit?
communicate if you and the friendship
I
are
don't know.
going to survive.
It's just like one person defuses, the other one reads a manual.
It's the game that's always changing. And the risks rearranging.
But you can just
Why
bloom.
everyone's having such a blast. Don't
It's
just keep watching, keep talking, and nobody
£13 for that.
One goes on sale for like 90% most of the time.
Hey, we might want to move the Spotify and make it smaller. We're playing okay, that's how it looks here. So say
Backseat chatter.
wait.
Backseat streamer.
I'm not backstreets. Backseat streamer.
Did you?
Why can't I think it was? Nah, okay, so make it small, like that. Nah. Does that look any better? Top right up there, right? Well, you've just said put in like the middle, the left, or the right, which is like too much. The three allocations you play yourself playing like the right. Wait, do you mean like middle as in like off center? Or
And if you were playing
middle
Overwatch,
left
then it would be like
or
covering
middle
your
right?
health. If you're on Overwatch, it would be covering your health.
Okay.
So, that would mean.
Wait, oh well, I moved.
If you want, you could put it under the chat.
Yeah. I'll move this. Perfect. Yeah. There. Okay, and dogs making weird noises. Awesome. Yeah, so I think we've got in there and better chat. Okay, let's go categories, free to play. Like we're going for co-op games.
They just play balloons.
So we do have balloons, but I'm facing if that's
Oh, it's still on. Then
there's
oh,
anything. Yes, it's made to look better. How can I find it? Co-op
Well,
genres.
we could play like chess.
Chess. Fairly certain you would win every single time.
Yeah, but like I woke up at like 12 a.m. So I'm like way past my bedtime.
And I've not had
Not
sleep
12,
in like a week.
11. Well, yeah, but I need 12 hours or I'm non-functional.
Weeb on 1-4 for the way to the reward.
Widow video.
You've got to be kidding me. Ugh. Oh, I've got to increase the price of that before Genji gets there. Oh no, I'm gonna have to actually finish the thing. Is it here? Where's Subson? I guess it just ends here.
Do you have a chess.com account?
What do you say?
Do you have a chess.com account?
I can't hear you.
Okay, well, I guess I just won't say anything.
I'm trying to hear you, but you're being like, really quiet.
Do you have a chess.com account?
Oh, chess.com account. I don't think so. Let me see. Yeah, I've got so many tabs that close some of these. Oh, there's still more there. SH. Dot. Com. Look in Discord, okay then. Oh no. This can't be. Okay, why isn't that? Chess.com. What I'll put in. Chess.com, yep, come here and doesn't look like I've got an account. Yeah, sign up.
Wait. Let's check our DMs.
Putting off a video for 2 years is hikey wild.
This video's just not gonna happen because his opinions get more inaccurate as the game progresses.
See, the problem with the video is the game kind of sucks with Widow in terms of balancing. Like, just from a fundamental level, Widow shouldn't be in the game.
That's like saying the sniper shouldn't be in the game.
What do you say?
That's like saying the sniper in TF2 shouldn't be in the game.
He shouldn't.
He should. It's to. He has a role. It's to pressure.
Yeah,
You have
and
to
it's
make the enemy team adapt, which is how you play to win. You adapt to what the enemy is playing,
Yeah.
and you develop your playstyle.
Spy forces you to adapt. Sniper doesn't. Sniper
Spy
just
forces
kills
you to just shoot around yourself until you find him, and then he dies because he's a terrible
Most
character.
classes can't do that due to the single fire nature of the guns. Pyro can do it. Heavy can kinda sorta do it. Every other class has to
That's
wait
bad
for Spy to
game
make a
design.
move.
There's a clear one counter to that character that makes it completely useless.
And that's why Sniper's a bad class, because his only counter is himself. Spy, on the other hand, is countered by general awareness. Sniper can kill you at any range instantly, no matter what. If you think Overwatch balancing is bad, you should not see how bad Rivals is currently. I played it while
I mean,
Spider-Man was
Overwatch balancing
overpowered.
is good.
Yeah, it's a
right
lot
now.
better right now. Yeah, like I would say, I can't really feel that many characters are really overpowered in Overwatch.
It has a trim in the game, but that's just an annoying character to exist.
Yeah, like when I was playing Rivals, Spider-Man was just blatantly broken, and people were still trying to defend him for some reason.
Because they're very superhero.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna click the link I sent you, or
Oh, you sent me a link. Okay, coming to the link. Let's see. Just okay. That's it. You haven't seen others then? If you thought Spidey was OP. Yes, Spidey was OP.
I just don't trust you about your balance. I don't trust your opinions about competitive video games.
Me.
Yeah, you just don't have good opinions on competitive video games. You do not spend enough time actually knowing how to play the game and how the game works. You have very
In terms-
low player takes.
In terms of like intricate details or like the overall like every single thing, then yeah, you're right. I don't know it because I
Yeah,
don't. play
Widow
it that much.
is really bad at the moment.
That's exactly my point. Widow is impossible to balance. She's either overpowered or completely useless. There's no in between
No.
with a character like that.
Not really, because
Okay.
she is good on maps.
She is good on maps. The maps
She's
should
just
not automatically
very good
determine.
overall. And Sojourner is just so much better. Why would you play her?
Exactly, that's my point. Widow is a
So-
very poorly designed class. I'm not saying at the moment she's overpowered. Not in the slightest.
No.
She's weird.
I mean, like, if Sojourner was worse, Widow would be way better. It's not a matter of Widow bad. It's a matter of Sojourner good. Sojourner 190 headshot.
That's
Widow
true.
250 headshot. But
But-
Sojourner do damage.
That again, true. But
Widow has no mobility. Besides her hook. Widow has no health. Widow has no utility for a team. Widow has no
That's-
base damage
that's
just
my
outside
point.
her sniper.
she's weak. Even if Sojourn was made weaker, Widow would still not be
But
that
then
great.
you're
She would be
arguing
picked
that she's
more.
strong because she one-shots.
I'm saying that her relying on one shots is part of her broken balance. Because she either has to have a really strong one shot or just barely just barely being able to one shot. I mean, that isn't that great.
She has never not been able to one-shot.
Schoolgirl
In the
is a
entirety
jumper.
of the game.
Yeah,
She has always been able to one-shot.
yeah, I know that she. Oh, I
That
didn't
was
know
not
she
an issue.
every
That was a Sojourn issue, actually.
because Sojourn can get it really quickly. But the fact that
The
Primary
Sojourn
has
could
a
one-shot.
damage charge from explosive range and doesn't explode on her own. She has a CCN ability which can replenish any rare abilities. Myself
You
would
shouldn't
attract
care about
enemies.
balancing rivals. It's a game for casuals, right?
Um,
Balance is not important if it's a casual game, guys. You don't need that. You
What?
need balancing.
balance is always
That's
important.
what the fucking players that play that dog shit ass game say. Oh, we want a casual game. We don't want a competitive game. We
Well,
don't want them to balance the game around the top 1% without realizing that balancing the video game around the top 1% is the correct way to balance the
no,
game.
it's not.
Because
Objectively
they know
wrong.
how to. They know how to play the game.
Hello,
They're
there,
playing the
Delphi.
game right.
That-
You're playing the
no,
game wrong.
No, they play it their way. Team Fortress 2 is the best example. The way competitive players play the game,
The game is dead.
not.
The game is fucking dead for a reason. Because it was outdated, its balancing is outdated.
Its balancing
you know
isn't
how
outdated.
currently Overwatch is balanced and why the balance is good? It's
Right.
balanced around the top 1%.
In a game that
It
is
is. It just
competitive, like Overwatch, then it makes sense to look at
I'm
the
not
top 1%.
saying casual players in quotation mark casual games should be like balanced in the top 1% because they should be casual games. Marvel Rivals is not structured like a casual game. It's more structured like a hero shooter. Hero shooters are competitive games,
Not
meaning the
necessarily.
game cannot be fully casual. It can
Modern-
be balanced towards casuals, but balancing towards casuals means low skill ceiling, high frustration in higher ranks because low ceiling characters are just good without having to do anything, which causes frustration with, for example, Squirrel Girl.
The
She
problem
requires
is,
no skill and has a low skill ceiling because she just does the same thing no matter how good you are.
the problem is, games like Marvel Rivals are trying to have their cake and eat it too. They're trying to make a hero shooter that's casual, but by also making it competitively viable.
That is
Team
not
Fortress 2
possible.
is not at all made for competitive. However, it is incredibly popular because of its structure towards casual
That
play.
is
Every
just-
form of competitive
it
in
is
Team Fortress 2 literally takes away aspects from the game that
You really
objectively
shouldn't
make
be
it
like
worse.
saying glazing Team Fortress.
I'm not glazing Team
2
Fortress
because
2.
it's not that good.
I would argue it's really good. It's just
It-
a very different
it's-
game.
Really.
The problem
Also,
for
it is
was-
impossible to balance for casuals and have a competitive integrity. It's just not. Like you either balance the game or you don't.
You can balance a game around casual,
You
but
can't.
it becomes you can.
You cannot balance the game around casual while having competitive not be just bad.
I agree there.
You have to
that
pick
it's
one.
really it's near
You have to pick
impossible
one.
to make a
And they're
competitive game
doing,
or casual game.
They're doing the
focused
wrong
on the other.
thing, and the players are mad. The casuals are mad, and then the pros are mad because the game is just completely bad. It's
Okay.
just bad in every aspect because it's trying to do everything, but it can't do anything.
The problem is that Rivals is just the game that was supposed to have everyone
Rivals
OP,
is just bad.
but the problem was they listened to casual players so much that the other players are far more OP than they should be. So when casual players either
Also,
close,
defining
playing
casual
back,
about like
signs like-
okay, name a game that is
No, Spider-Man wasn't a high skill ceiling player. That's a lie. I picked up the game, first character I played, for every match I played as Spider-Man I dunked on. I didn't know how to play him. He does not have a high skill ceiling. Yes.
Weeb, you have no hands.
Yeah, and that's my point. I can't play games, and yet Spider-Man was busted overpowered in my hands. That is not a fair character.
Weeb, you have no hands. That means nobody in your lobby has hands.
No, I was playing a Vlad. He was actually really highly ranked.
Maybe he was just carrying you.
Trust me, he will tell you himself that I was like wrecking house as.
Well, I don't care
Spider-Man.
about the.
No, I wasn't.
Spider-Man.
No, I wasn't.
I mean,
Genji. I was in.
you're talking to a person who hasn't played the game and talking to a person who's their favorite character is Spider-Man. So I don't know if you're gonna gain a good take here.
Genji, you do realize gold to plat is roughly the average, right? That's average, and if he focused on rank, he could have went higher. He just didn't want to.
Boy, do I have some news for you. I need to show you an image.
Well, what's this image?
You're gonna have a shuka.
I'm waiting.
Check this awesome move.
Okay then.
The rank distribution.
What in the world am I looking at?
Okay, so the Marvel Rivals does not have placements. Everybody starts at the lowest rank in the game. You can climb to the max rank with a negative win rate. And you know, you see how much Grandmasters they are?
Yeah.
There is more Grandmasters than Diamonds.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm picking that up.
There is more Celestials. I guess Celestial ones. I don't know if it's Celestial 3 or 1. Than like silver ones.
Yeah. So I was not aware of that. I was merely told that platinum was the average a while ago.
That
so
is
clearly wrong
literally
there.
the worst rank distribution I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Anybody
that's
has ever seen.
awful.
That is like that's so awful.
That's abysmal. So
mean,
yeah,
it's
Marvel
just a bad
Rivals
game.
is busted in terms of its ranked tier, but that does not change my point that playing as Spider-Man was way too easy and got me like I could kill a player within a couple clicks of a button and it was not a hard combo. How in the world is that high skill? The highest skill, air quotes, there is hiding on a roof waiting for someone to come by.
Girl, I think we should reach the conclusion that Marvel Rivals is just not a good game. It has
His basic
a lot of
combos which
problems.
he nicknamed bread and butter. Other combos? Yes, I'm aware of other combos. They're not hard. That's my point. You as Spider-Man, you can just absolutely wipe the house with anyone who isn't a high HP
Yeah.
tank.
So, the thing is, this game is about sustain and pressing ults. So, if you would play it now and you play Spider-Man, you get shot into the next stratosphere because when you try to do that one-hit combo, they would just get sustained and they live that, no matter what.
Yeah, maybe Modern Rivals. I haven't played it in a few months, so I can't comment on my highest now.
The
but
game
back
has
then,
a lot of
Spider-Man was
problems.
busted, and he needed to be absolutely crippled. One of the hardest techs in the game is when tries to pull someone off the map. Here's when you throw it. Okay,
And
all
that's about the
because
only thing you can do.
all because he could do that doesn't mean he's not overpowered though.
I mean,
Because
he's bad now.
yeah, he may
He
be
should
bad
stay
now.
bad.
That's a problem for now. If he is bad now, he needs to be buffed. But with that's one of them. And 2 tap. Son of what's that? Spider-Man could as well. From at launch when I was playing it, he could do that as well. That's my point. Spider-Man wasn't balanced. He is the perfect example of why Marvel Rivals
Really still
cannot
talking
balance
about
itself.
Spider-Man.
Okay, if we want to talk about other characters, the Punisher.
Spider-Man is not the reason why they can't balance.
No,
it.
he's an
They
example
have
of
so
their
much,
poor
so
balance.
many bigger problems. Their
He's-
ult economy sucks. You can build an ult mid-fight after ulting in the same fight.
Yeah,
There, nothing dies unless you use the ult. There's literally no. The game doesn't start until somebody gets an ult.
yeah.
Nothing dies. Only things die when you ult. There's a res for like the entire team.
It's quite a few of them.
The skill ceiling is low. There's 2-shot characters. I mean, like, the game is just bad. I mean,
I would argue the game is really
I'm not mis-
poorly balanced. Like,
if I'm not
abysmally so.
mistaken, like, every character that's good is really good because because it has the ability that could possibly let them, like, one-shot. Or at least help to one-shot.
I would imagine so.
I haven't seen the game much in the new season, but
Heals.
All I hear is complaining.
99% loss from 9 plus meters. Okay, and then she needs to be nerfed. My point here is many of the characters are playing bans. Like you have someone like
I think he's batting because you said Spider-Man is OP while there's better characters than them.
yeah, like a Spider-Man.
I think that's his
At
entire point.
the point I was playing was OP. Someone who's just picked up the game should not be able to
You
instantly
really
pick
should
up a
stop saying
character
that.
like him, who's the class as 5-star difficulty, and then they just absolutely wreck house. That shouldn't be possible, right? They should get punished for not knowing the game and picking the highest skill character, so to speak. There are enough characters people complain about because of course they're going to complain about the characters and nerf those characters. Because if people are saying this character's OP, they're going to focus on the ones that people actually care about. That's just basic logic within game design. If you're making a multiplayer game, you focus on what the complaints are. If they're valid, you go through with them and figure out some way to make them balance.
So what's funny is actually he was saying that they haven't nerfed the most broken character that can tweet at people because
Yeah.
not many people were complaining about her, even though that shouldn't be in a game.
That's true.
They're only nerfing the ones that the casuals are complaining about,
That
which is bad.
it's true that they should be focused on that stuff as well, but it makes sense for the ones that are being complained about to be prioritized because that's what hurts their growth as a gaming company. That's what harms them.
I don't
long
think
term.
they're growing, buddy.
Well, I'm not sure about that. I'm not looking at their play accounts, but if they want to grow, that's what they'll focus on. What people are saying, what spreads bad negativity about the game, what makes people leave.
I think every
these
single
other
thing I've
characters
heard about the
don't
game
see
for
an
the
issue
past
with
3
them.
months is just
They've
negative.
made Wolverine one of the biggest tank busters. Well, from what I played, he was
Are you
meant to be. I don't.
Are you shouting about Marvel Rival? I mean, that game showed so many red flags and people still bounced on it.
So I thought it was just kind of mindless fun. I didn't think there was any form of a balanced possibility with the game. I just thought it was fun to run around as Punisher with a minigun. That's just, especially because I just watched the Punisher show, which was really good. Just giving him a siphon ability with a team up. Okay, again, I don't see the problem of him being a tank buster. He's, from what I played, he was kind of meant to be a tank buster, like shredding through them with ease.
The player
but
count is about.
is really
static.
weak when his
Oh.
abilities are not.
The player count is not that static now that I look at it.
Is it going up or down?
Well, since January 2025, it's just been going down, then peak on new season, down, 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 peak on new season.
Okay, so what you
Even
would
smaller peak
expect
on new season, and then down, 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 down.
is the fact Black Panther could kill people like in less than a blink of an eye. Spider-Man could do the same. Why does Wolverine get complained about from you, but then these other characters are fine when they do it?
Because Wolverine can kill a thing with 500 health in less time than those two characters.
So
And
assuming
he can
he's
Wolverine can jump a tank, full health, drop it into his team's backline, and just make him disappear.
So, assuming that he's got the same abilities as he had when I played, because again, this is going under the assumption that they're roughly
Yeah.
the same. He was incredibly weak the moment he lost all his abilities, and could just be immediately murked, right?
Yeah, but that's why you play him passively, and then you can get like a kill. And then
Yeah.
your team can push up that.
So he either sacrifices all of his abilities and then still probably dies, or he waits for a
Changes.
good opening and then gets the kill. That sounds like either way, the Wolverine is making some form of sacrifice.
He makes the opening. What do you mean good open? He grabs the tank into that teammate backline.
So he can kill Groot who has
You, yeah, I mean,
CC
like,
them
you just
mobile
gotta
in
stop
5
talking about
seconds,
this.
target rage, attacks and melts a tank consumed in 5 seconds. Okay, that sounds busted, but are the other team able to out-heal that? Are they able to prevent that? Not saying it's balanced here, I'm just saying that there are... You complain about Wolverine who can do this, yet
They
most
might.
of the other characters, like Spider-Man, could have done the exact same thing while I was playing the game. Maybe not against specifically Groot, but they could kill most of the characters. There are 6 people, including a Wolverine, more than likely not. No, he couldn't, Weeb. I don't get why he's... Yes, he could. Like, I played him. He was, like, insta-killing people. Spider-Man was... Again, it's not from now. Because if you're still thinking now, where apparently he's bad...
Spider-Man one more time.
What do they say?
You say Spider-Man one more fucking time, bro.
Get me pictures of Spider-Man!
It's always back to the Spider-Man.
It's because I think he's the perfect example of why Rivals balance is so poor.
You think Widow is the perfect example of something, like, she's not.
What? I think she's just a reason she's poorly balanced no matter which way the pendulum swings. For my time playing Overwatch 2, there's never been a time where she's been well balanced. She's either been really weak or really strong.
She's well balanced right now.
Bronze eyes with people who didn't play support with 0 brain cells. He could kill people in less than a second while hiding on surfaces they literally could not see him from.
You kinda do have to define what is well balanced, because she's pretty well balanced. She's not
Okay,
OP,
so on
and she's not unusable.
So
She's well balanced.
I would argue that because Overwatch 2 is a competitive game, if you want to set a baseline, in a competitive game, you want to try and make as many characters as viable as you can, so
She's
then
viable.
the competitive isn't incredibly strained. I would argue, due to her lack of mobility and poor close range damage, she is incredibly weak to most of the dive characters, and there's quite a lot of them. And then there's including the fact that other characters do her job better. That, all in all, makes her
She's
practically
still viable.
useless. I
She's still
struggle
viable.
to see that though, because it's reliant on perfect aim, because you do not get any value from Widow unless you have great aim, whereas other characters like say Genji, even if you can't aim as him,
really get any value from Soldier if you can't hit the rail on the head. So
you can
what's your
still
point?
get
You
a
can't-
decent amount of
you can't
value.
you don't get any value if you don't hit it with Ash.
Again, you can still get value with Ash. Ash has
Like a
Dynamite,
spotlight,
which is a
that's
area
not-
clearer,
That's just not a. That's just
an
not.
incredibly powerful ult. We've made a way
It's
is
old
better than
type.
Black Widow and Marvel
Machine.
Rivals. Widowmaker has a grapple, sniper, infantry, and a mine. I played Widowmaker, with Black Widow like twice, and I didn't think she was anything special.
Widow doesn't have one shot in that game, doesn't she? Unless she's been boosted.
Oh, no, I'm very certain Black Widow could one shot.
So like Widow is not viable in every map, but then like Tracer, the best character in the game, is not viable in every map.
Okay, that's
Widow is viable on maps. A lot
yeah.
of maps.
I'm not saying
She
to
can,
you.
you can use it. She's not better than Soldier, but that doesn't mean she's not balanced. She's just not the best character to pick.
I think that Ev Cash
It's a
fill
competitive pick with Cass
a niche.
and
I
Ash.
think a couple maps she is more well balanced. But then you got a problem on some maps where she becomes oppressive, like let's say Circuit Royale. That is just a hell to fight with a Ash or a Widow who's got any form of decent aim, because the sightlines are just so incredibly massive. A Black Widow
That's what they
has
added back.
stun which can reach 15 meters and stun 3 seconds. Sniper can't one shot unless combo. You have a sprint. Use the baton to do 15 damage on a sniper, which sniper way doesn't even one shot. I mean, I've never liked one shots in video games. They're pretty much never fun from the in the receiving end, and I feel unfair unless there's some way to counter it. Like with a shotgun, someone has to get close to you to pull off the one shot with
Or
a
good
sniper.
positioning.
Yeah, and good positioning. Whereas a sniper, they just have to stand far away from you and they can one shot you. That's why I like Battlefield's way of balancing snipers, where you have to learn arc and travel time, but that's still not really fun on the
Battlefield is a
receiving end.
casual game
What you
that
say?
nobody plays. Battlefield is a casual game that nobody plays.
Okay, it's casual, but a lot of people play Battlefield. Maybe not like the new ones, but the Battlefield 1 and what the one after that one was.
A lot of people. Okay, it's like saying a lot of people play TF2. Okay, it's like 20k people at the same time.
That's
Not
a
that much.
lot of people.
Marvel Rivals has like 130k right now.
Okay,
And it fell off.
yeah, that's also a lot of players. Like, yes, it's a lot more, but that doesn't mean it's like not a lot.
No, it's for this industry. It's not a lot.
This industry is focused way too much on bigger numbers instead of actual good games. Her ult just does like 180 damage and explosive radius slows down the damage received increase. So it sounds like it's meant to be a more of a support tool where you can kind of secure kills on multiple characters because they can take more damage
Like
and
the
you
game
weaken them.
designers don't know what they're doing with the character.
It isn't. Okay, so it might not work in practice, but from what you've just said there, that is, like, by definition, some form of support or finisher tool.
But she's like a DPS.
The DPS can have, like, something that is a support tool.
Okay, let's see. Ash no, Bastion no, Cass no, Echo no, Freya
Wait,
no,
wait, how
Genji
how
no,
does-
Hanzo
how
no,
does Cass
Junkrat
know?
no, Mei no. Cass's ult is selfish. I mean, you can use it to zone, but it's supposed to just get a kill.
Okay, in this example, it's
Mei,
all, but I'm just
Mei
saying
is
overall
a
they can have.
kill boss. Terra, kill. Symmetra, actual utility. Sombra, utility but it does damage. Soldier, no. Soldier, no. Reaper, no. Torb, no. Tracer, no. Venture, no. Widow, no. I guess Widow is kind of
Yeah, Widow is definitely support.
but it's selfish.
I was talking just more so as
It doesn't provide much value to their team, no.
I'd say that as a whole, DPS could have a support ability. I know we're using an ultimate as an example here, but
Well, we got 3 out of, like, what? 20?
no, it has 20 DPS. That's
19, I think.
that sounds high. Jeez, it's more useful than Black Widows. I mean, maybe I've not played the game like in ages, and I've never really played
I
Black
don't
Widows. to
know
begin
why
with.
you're complaining about the game. You just stop playing it.
What, me or Genji?
No, Genji.
Yeah,
Just
so I've not played
playing
the
the
game.
game. It has so many red flags. It's
Yeah, I
not
would-
gonna get better.
I
We
would
thought
argue
Apex was
that
gonna
it's,
get better.
Yeah, that's
Did it?
never.
No. If the game devs are gonna say that's the direction they're taking, they're gonna keep taking the direction.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Say, I'm not
Stop
trying to
playing the
argue
game,
it's a
keep
well
your competitive
balanced game,
integrity.
but
It's not.
yeah, it's definitely not. It's like awfully balanced. But it just seems like clearly you want a well balanced game when that's not what they're really going for. Like some games do just purposefully make it unbalanced. I think this is just one of them. In which case, you should probably just accept that now and stop playing if you don't enjoy it. That's what I did with Apex, and made me a lot happier.
Just don't play anything anymore. Go outside, get a hobby, get friends, be successful in life. Buddy.
So I say to others, or just
You don't
don't
have to play
play
video
anything anymore. Because I say,
I mean, video what
why
you
not
want. It's
find
just like,
more
you shouldn't be
games then?
complaining about it if you're like, just stop playing games if you're not enjoying games. What's the point of playing games if you just don't enjoy games anymore?
I know, I've had it before where I've just not enjoyed many of the games, but then I just broadened my horizons to what I want to play. That's when I picked up Bloodborne and I found a new genre that I love.
Then just don't play video games. There's other things in life, actually. Fun fact.
Like, I would say writing, drawing are two very fun hobbies that I've developed. I mean, I don't draw nearly as much as I do writing, but it could be fun just to find something different. Especially something creative. Gaming is not very creative at all unless you're into game development. It's also something you could do. It's a lot, like, really daunting at first.
Don't do that. Don't tell people to go into game dev. That's
No,
like
I'm
telling
not
them to
saying
kill
I'm
themselves.
not saying as a
That's
job.
literally the equivalent.
Do not go to it as a job. That's me like saying do not go
As
into
a
it.
hobby, I guess.
I'm one of the least
Pay
creative
yourself.
people you'll ever meet. I don't think anyone is really less creative than others. They just don't really care enough to find out what they're creative about. I mean, like, I used to be one as well who didn't think I was creative, but then I started finding forms of media which I thought about, and when I started thinking about it, it made me creative. Like, we're here literally talking about balance. You could write about that. Like, writing is more than just like thinking up new worlds or anything. Just articles, that's writing, or reviews, writing, story building, writing. There's so much to it more than just what you may perceive it as. But you may not be creative in the whimsical sense that a lot of people attribute it to, but you could write something creatively. I don't know if that really makes much sense, but it makes sense to me.
Eh. I mean, you're talking to a Marvel Rivals player. Full offense.
Just hating.
It's a bad game. And
And it's so much easier for certain
bad to me
people
from
than it
the
is for others. I'm telling you this as someone who can't read that writing is fun. I don't think you realise that I don't find this easy at all. I find it incredibly challenging. There's no way I'm trying to make it sound easy, if that's the impression you're getting. I'm just saying, give it a go. Because it's not easy. If anyone who tells you it's easy, just start putting pen to paper, or just start typing on keyboard, is a moron. But just expanding those horizons, even if you don't enjoy it, just try it. It's just so much more fun than you could think. Even if you end up with something you don't like. So most of the stuff I write is barely readable because of a combination of dyslexia and no sleep. I can't write anything proper when I've got no rest in my bones, which is most of the time. But as time progresses and I review the things I've written, it gets better and better, and it's really, really fun. Even if I really struggle with it.
Yeah, maybe stick to that. Maybe it's not like about game balance.
Yeah.
Stick to writing.
So I won't try proclaiming that I'm the best person at game balance. It's something that I've looked into my year of game design, and probably going to look into a lot more of my next year. But it's
Game design, game balance.
Do you know what game design is?
Well, okay, you can be a good game designer, but you can but you can be terrible at balancing competitive video games. You can design Clear Obscure Expedition Freddy Free and how it's gonna be the best like game of the year, but you cannot fucking make Ash be good while making everybody less just not unusable.
Okay, so if you're hired to make a single player like turn-based game like Expedition 33, then you should be good at making those designs. If you're hired to make a competitive
Yeah,
multiplayer
and I
shooter,
just don't think you'd get hired to
should be-
make a. I just don't think you'd get hired to make a multiplayer.
I'm not saying I
shooter game.
would. I shouldn't be. If I pursue game design as my creative life, that is a genre that I shouldn't touch because I.
Yeah, exactly. So just leave the like, game balance.
Yeah, but you can game design. You can talk broad strokes, and from a broad strokes perspective, some things don't really work because game design is about showing player fun. It's like literally the building blocks of everything that the player will experience. So broad strokes,
Well,
you
if
can.
snipers were not fun, then why would they be implemented over and over again for so long?
What do you say?
Because people enjoy it. If snipers weren't fun, why would they have been implemented so long and accepted?
That is an incredibly
people enjoy them?
complicated.
Why would people join? I enjoy Widow, and I don't play Widow. I think when a Widow headshots me, that's a fair gameplay mechanic. I
Yeah.
play that.
That's because you acknowledge that it is a game with that around it. But I can tell you for a fact that a lot of players do not see it that way.
Like you?
I like playing with snipers. I've always found them fun to shoot people, instantly kill them, boom, boom, boom.
You complain about Widow. Every time you like a Widow.
I might moan about it, but I kind of moan whenever I die in a video game. Dying in a video game will never be outright fun, unless there's some reward to be gained from it in some way.
I
But
think you enjoy
you
competitive
can
video
make it
games
feel
more.
fair. Like if a
Well, Widow feels extraordinarily fair right now.
right now she feels more fair than before because she feels bad in terms of balance. If a widow kills me right now, I can say they're doing it at her weakest point. That is actually impressive.
No, when a Widow kills me, I say, good on her. I was out of position. I didn't notice that she was holding this angle.
I would say in terms of snipers, widow like throughout games, she's one of the more closer to balanced versions.
I mean, what's the competition?
Well, I mean, you've got general games like Call of Duty with snipers in them. You've got games like Team Fortress 2 with like hero shooters and that stuff. You've got something like Battlefield
Fortress 2 is just-
42, which kind of divides classes around guns, depending on which game you're playing.
Yeah,
You got something
you
like
get to
Halo.
name a good competition.
What do you say?
You get to name a game where snipers have been a problem, except or it was a good game competitively.
Wait, name a game where snipers are a problem.
Or the game is actually good, because you can say the problem that sniper is a problem in TF2, but the game is just bad.
The game's
like
good
balance
though.
side.
Team Fortress 2
You
is
can say
good.
it's fun, but it's not well balanced. You just like it,
It's
but it's not well balanced.
it's one of the most
it's not
well
supposed
balanced
to be
games
balanced, right?
I've seen,
Okay, but then you still complain about the sniper.
because he isn't. I would say out of all the classes, he's the only one
You
that
can
comes
have
to unbalanced.
one of the most balanced games of all time, and then have just a straight up 1/9 of the cast be unbalanced.
He's
not how
not
that works.
completely. He's not completely 100% unbalanced. It's just his sniper rifle that's unbalanced.
Also, that game is not balanced. It has spy in it.
And wait.
That
Do you think
character is terrible.
what? No, he isn't.
If you're playing against people who have ears or eyes, he's just awful. Like, I get it's
He's
supposed to be
harder.
a casual game, but like, there's a line between being a good casual game and being balanced.
I think it is balanced.
These are
even if-
mutually exclusive terms.
No, they're not. They can
It's
be well
casually
balanced
fun.
before they're
It's
casual.
not balanced. If it was balanced, it would be a good competitive game.
Okay, so if it wasn't balanced, you would see most games, most of the matches you would play would be comprised of like 1 or 2 classes, which it never is. It's usually got a decent spread of them, excluding Medic. Medic isn't very much picked in most casual games.
It's a casual game. Nobody will care about the balance. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
They don't need to care about it because it's not unbalanced. Like, the game is like, okay, so
And
when
how
Spy
come
had
two
the
characters are unbalanced?
again, it's only really snipers and that. Spy is perfectly fine.
Right.
Like, if we take the example of Spy, one of his weapons, the Dead Ringer, used to be that if someone shot you with it, you would become near mortal for, I think, 5 seconds, completely invisible, and you would phase through enemies, and you could recharge it by picking up ammo kits just incredibly quickly. That thing was unbalanced, and while it was like that, it was always a thing you would see Spies picking, because of that. Whereas nowadays, you might see a Dead Ringer Spy, you might see a normal cloak watch Spy, you might see a dagger
They're all
Spy.
equally ass.
No, they're all equally viable because they all have their specific niches.
No way. It's almost like Widow.
Widow isn't equally
They're all
viable.
equally as good as her other options. She's better in some scenarios, but she's viable. I'm sure there's that watch for Spy that's better in some maps, some scenarios. Widow
Yes,
is a better watch in some maps, some scenarios.
That's exactly what I agree with.
Meaning, Widow is balanced.
Not necessarily.
That's literally what you... No, don't say that not necessarily. She is balanced. She is balanced because not every character should be good on every map.
You're right, not every
You
character
shouldn't be
should
able to one-trick pony into top 500. You should have to play multitude of characters.
I completely agree, especially for a game like Overwatch 2 where there are so many characters. I'm just arguing that for that role that she's meant to fill, you will pretty much always, excluding a couple maps, usually find better options like Sojourn.
Yes. Which
Yes.
doesn't mean that she's bad.
I think that she isn't bad. She's just weaker. It's kind of a weird scenario because I
She's
can't.
weaker than Sojourn.
Yes, she's
She's
weaker. than
on
Sojourn.
par with Ash on the maps that she can be played with. She's on par with Cass on the maps she can be played with. Even better, probably. Freya is probably, depending on the map,
Yeah, I don't know
also
about
on
Freya.
par.
So I've not really seen many Freyas.
Pharah, it's a completely different character. I mean, from just the hit scans, she's just on par. It's just Sojourn is good everywhere.
But the thing is, someone like Cass fills a different role than someone like Ash or Widow.
Exactly.
Whereas
Because you play them on different maps, because the game is fucking balanced. That's why it's fun. When I see a Widowmaker, I don't think, oh fuck, it's a fucking Widowmaker Havana, I'm gonna fucking lose the game even if they're on Zinni. Because I can just walk to the right room, distract her, she's just gonna get fucking lost. I can push behind her, one clip her, because she's hard scoped in, because that's how you play Widowmaker.
yeah,
She has
she
counters,
has counters.
like every character, because it's balanced. Tracer, best character in the game, has counters. Sojourn has counters. Sombra has counters. Soldier has counters. Every character has counters.
Tell.
It's how the game works.
I can't tell. Do
it's
you think
actually
I'm
balanced.
saying she's overpowered?
No, I think you're saying that she's unbalanced when she is balanced
I
at the
think
moment.
she's less balanced than most of the heroes who are, for the most part, in really good spots at the moment. That's why I'm saying that I think in some way she might need a buff, because compared to the others, she just
okay.
just
Mr.
overall
Genius.
people weaker.
You said she's unbalanceable. How would you buff her?
That's a very difficult question with a character that can one shot. I would say her movement.
Why say to buff her?
What do you say?
Why say to buff her? She already got buffed. She got more HP.
What? How much HP is she at right now?
She's 225 instead of 200.
Okay, yeah. So I didn't know if they buffed it from 225 recently without me knowing. I'd say her movement is just weird to play with, and quite weak, especially considering what it's kind of meant to be.
What is it meant to be?
It's meant to be a repositioning tool. Yet
It is a repositioning tool.
Yet it feels like it's usually more useful just to try and go for a 360 pick because the
Because
maps.
you're in gold.
Yeah, but because quite a few of the maps don't have too much variety of like layers of high ground. There's usually just low ground, high ground. There's no like, okay, so what's it called?
So you
Circuit
just grab
Real
on high ground.
last point has like 3 layers of elevation, right? That is,
Right, and she's bad on that point.
well, I'm not talking like right at last point, but like closer to it. There's 3 elevations of high ground. That gives Widow more options, whereas when there's just the 2,
Pretty bad on that point.
yeah, I won't say she's good, but by
More
giving
options,
her,
it makes it better.
but giving her more options to be in, more spots to be in, that makes her movement not bad. But when most of the maps only have those 2 elevations, you can pretty much always tell where
How
Widow's
does
gonna
that
be.
help her? She's like when she gets pushed, she just grapples back. She doesn't need more spots.
I don't think
She
grappling
should
back.
be on high ground, and then if she gets pushed, then she has to drop.
Yeah,
If she doesn't drop, she has to grapple back and hit a nasty flick.
yeah, that's true.
You also have Venom Mine to stop from flanks.
That again
You
is
also
also
have
true,
Ears to stop from flanks.
but the problem is most of the cast is also maneuverable, and they can get to you fairly easily. I think
Yeah,
that,
it's supposed to be a fragile hero that can one-shot.
yes, that's exactly
the
what they're going
design.
for. I completely agree with that. But you can have a fragile hero that can one shot
Well done.
and make them just not completely and utterly pointless in some other regard other than their weakness. Like the maneuverability, she's meant to have maneuverable options. I would think maybe extending the range of her grapple just a little bit would give her a lot more options in terms of places she could go.
I genuinely have never seen any Widow player struggle with the grapple being too small.
I'm
And I've
not,
watched a lot of good Widow.
yeah, that's because you take the game more seriously than I do. But from
Then why?
from my perspective, I think she has just this problem of
From your
her.
perspective, you're Diamond Peak, okay? Because of me.
Okay, I will accept that. I don't care.
From your perspective, you have a
Like
negative.
I
Widow
acknowledge
rate.
that my opinion is going to be from a place of lower skill compared to yours, or compared to the people who the game is usually balanced around. So for them, Widow is going to be better. From my perspective, she's just weaker than what she really is supposed to be. She's meant to be fragile,
Yeah, okay.
one shot.
You may want to sit down for this one, okay?
Hmm?
She's a high skill ceiling hero. You're in a lower rank. Your skill is now reaching that ceiling.
Yes.
Meaning
know that.
she's gonna be worse than the ones who have the floor higher,
That's I
but the
acknowledge
ceiling
that.
lower.
Yes,
So obviously, the cast who can take 6 shots, somebody, is gonna be easier to play than the girl that can shoot once.
yeah.
So complaining about her being weaker to the other options you have available, it doesn't really make sense. She is not a good character in the high ranks at the moment. Well, she's actually usable. She's viable. That's my point. She's actually usable and viable. She is worse than fucking God. No way. Sojourn is better than something. Shells. But she is usable if you play on the right map.
Yeah, so
Well, also, everything depends on the comp, on the enemy. So, if you're gonna play Window into something, and then you're playing into... You can be the best player of all time. You can be literally peak ons. You can hit every shot, but if you just have fucking... I don't know. Genji, Reinhardt, Kiriko, Flyfever, I don't know what company will play there, but... If they have a Mercy behind the wall, and you can't adapt to the fact that the Mercy is behind the damn fucking wall, which is how you would play against a good Widow, the Widow is gonna be bad, because she
Yeah.
doesn't push in and try to get that.
so that's again, this is from my perspective as a non high skill player, just casual. I don't feel any of her strengths and all of her weaknesses. Again, because I'm lower skill, I acknowledge that. I just think that
A lot
even
of her mechanics. She has no mechanics. A lot of her advantages and like her utility is fear. It's the fact that there is a widow, and if I peek, I might just get deleted from the video game. So in lower ranks, that fear is in the negatives. If I'm being honest, I don't think I have feared picking a widow in plat a single time, because they will not hit that.
I gotta agree with that one.
But the higher you go, she can hit that. Meaning, she's basically zoning you to where you can't play somewhere because she's playing somewhere. And you have to go to her. Which makes her good because you're out of the fight. Well, she's not. She's still having her team. Maybe zoning even other 2 people. Maybe she's zoning an Ana and she can't care. And guess what? Ana is way more important to have on your team than a fucking Widowmaker. It's better to have your Widowmaker stare at a wall the entire game if their enemy Ana is gonna do the same thing because of that.
But
She doesn't have to get 7 billion kills. She just has to make somebody not do something. Which is, she's really good at that when you're above like Pixel.
okay, but do you think that's good balance where the benefit
Yes.
of a character is
Yes.
just saying
That is a mechanic.
You don't
That is a
peek.
mechanic. That is a really cool mechanic. I really like. Now,
Yeah.
Sojourn having that mechanic is not a good thing because Sojourn can slide in, and then that line of sight that you were hiding from is suddenly standing right in front of you. You're fucking dead.
Yeah.
So that was unreleased Sojourn that just one-shot everything. That's not okay because the character has way more forward mobility, has backwards mobility, has area denial, and her ult is just more one-shots. Widowmaker, her ult doesn't provide anything. Her Venom Mine provides some help with the zoning, but it's not really that good. And her grapple is for repositioning to get better zoning or to run away from a flanker.
Okay. So
She's not the
point,
best
my point
because you're not good, and also all the characters are better. Doesn't mean she's terrible.
so,
She's just not the best.
my point with the psychological aspect of her, one-shot capability is her merely existing, taking away some other characters because they can't risk peeking. What does the Widow actually have to do to get that effect? Like, an Ashe. If there's
Yeah,
an enemy
okay.
Ashe constantly hitting heads, you will learn to respect their sightline, but you can play around it with either being further away where their damage fall off starts to negatively affect them, or, because of her long reload, have your tank effectively or over some distraction, or maybe you just take alternative routes. Widow does not need to prove herself to enemies to give that same effect. She just has to merely exist, which
If you're dumb,
that's exactly what you've just said. That was your point. That
no, I'm saying she can do that. If like, she can do that only if the Widow is good. That's my entire point was like, she can do that only if she's good. Which is why you think the character is dumb, because you sometimes get one shot,
in
or
Masters,
sometimes you get stunned by a good player.
in Masters, if the enemy team has a Widow, by default you're not going to be checking them to see if they're good.
Okay,
You will assume
what masters we
by
talking
default.
about? Are we talking console masters? Because console is just not a competitive setting.
I'm just talking about like just Masters in
Okay,
general.
well,
Like I'm not
PC
entirely sure.
masters is just piss low though.
I don't know that. I'm just saying that what you would assume high level players.
That's not a
You-
high level player.
What? Okay, that's
Masters are not
semantics.
high-level players.
I don't know the exact distribution towards characters and all that.
GM are high level player. GM and up are actually like
Okay, so GM.
they're playing the game correctly.
So,
Ish.
a player picks Widow in GM. Do you think your team should risk peeking them, even if they have not proved? No, because by default you're going to assume they're dangerous. I'm not peeking them at all, no matter
Yeah.
what. And Ashe is still okay. I could survive a hit I might be able to just do something.
Ash, you can just outshoot her.
Yeah, there's some level of
Widow,
count
you
that-
can't.
Yeah, that's
Which
another aspect.
That's why
of
Ash
Widow.
doesn't have the zoning thing.
She had. I
Because
think
you can just outshoot her.
I think she has it a little bit, not to the same extent, but if there's a decently open area, she can lock it down pretty effectively, depending on the map.
Well, not necessarily.
Well, she's not going to do it as well as
You
Widow.
can out heal her. That's the issue. You can just out heal her. Go ahead, shot cleanse. Then
What?
the Ash dies because your DPS will cleanse after a headshot, and their Ash didn't.
What?
Widow,
Cleanse?
you die.
Yeah.
You cannot
do.
get cleansed where you're dead. So
Yeah,
there's a difference between a house carry at one shot is in Halo, and a house carry at 150 is in Halo. You
Yeah.
can heal at 150. You can't heal at one shot.
Yeah, that's the point I'm making. That she can zone a little bit, just nowhere near as much as a Widow can. A Widow, by default,
One
will
fear.
always zone a massive area, just through her presence. Just by
Yeah.
picking that character, now that whole area is do not go there. Which, just for picking the
Yeah.
character, what skill has been involved in there? By going to the menu and pressing X.
Because if you do start missing, they'll realize that, and they'll capitalize on that really quickly.
Yes, they will. That I don't really think matters as much as it should. Because if they just hit a few heads, or if you just get credit for a few kills, there's still that tension of it. Unless this Widow literally cannot hit shots, then you will
No,
still have to
they
respect
don't
their
give a-
sideline.
They don't give a hoot about a body shot. It's only care about headshots.
I mean, a Widow can still do
If
a
you see them in the
lot.
kill feed. Oh,
With it.
okay, that's just the Ash head, just less than the Ash headshot. You can out heal that.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. The point I'm trying to make
It's like-
is, for like the first
wrong.
30 seconds to a minute of the game, a whole area has now been completely denied by their mere existence. Doesn't matter if the Widow is good or not, because for that crucial bit of time for the enemy to start making pushes, they have been subjugated to
I don't
Widow.
think you get it.
get what?
Because you can pressure the Widow.
You can, depending on if the enemy team will let you or not.
They have 4 players. What do you mean if they let you?
A team,
There is no letting. You're gonna push the tank back
if
until the Widow sideline, and then you can pressure the Widow with whatever tank. Oh, let's say, okay, you're playing ball. Ball is just gonna fucking break Widowmaker's back. Zarya has bubbles. She can pressure with bubbles. Winston can jump. Sigma has shield. Hog can hook. Maga is Maga. Orisa can just spear her or just walk forwards.
But like-
Rametra can just walk forwards. Ryan has a shield. Junker Queen has shout, which makes her not able to one shot. Hazard has jump. Doomfist is Doomfist. Diva has Matrix.
in all but one of those examples, that team has to
Yes,
sacrifice.
Maga is bad
their
against
team.
Widow. Not even heard that. That's the only bad example
I was
because he's bad against Widow.
I was actually referring to the Reinhardt. In all but one of those
Ryan has a
examples.
shield. What do you mean?
Yeah, what I'm saying
What is the
here,
Widow gonna do? You're gonna
li-
pressure her.
you gotta hear me out. The tank has to sacrifice something to get to that Widow. The
The
strongest
tank
and
has
most
to do
important
its
character
job.
has to now go for one character on the enemy team.
Girl, if I put Widow on the same spot and put Soldier on the same spot, the tank is going to have to do the same thing. Pressure them off their really good
Yeah,
spot.
but
The ball's
that
gonna
Widow,
bounce on their Soldier. Zarya's gonna bubble their DPS, and bubble herself and walk forwards. Like, it's gonna happen the exact same thing.
but that Widow is just now overall way more of a threat that has to be taken care of. There's not a chance of, okay, maybe we can focus on something else for a short while. That Widow, if they have
a
decent
tunnel
aim,
visual problem.
what do you say?
I think you have a tunnel visual problem in this game.
I would say yes, but not for Widows. More so, whoever is the
I just don't
closest
know.
in front of me is my target. I do not care about anything else.
Widow is good if the enemy team is not playing things that are good against Widow.
I think that's like every character in the game.
Widow is good if the enemy team is playing good things against Widow. It's just you have to play differently. That a lot of you can play Tracer against Cast. You just have to play safe for Hinder.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Doomfist. Same with I guess Winton in the match. But you can play around things. Like if they have a monkey on Widow, you swap. No, you just stay far back, or you just hook away when you see he's gonna jump.
But the risk
You play with your
reward-
supports.
The risk reward
play
is
backline.
completely destroyed against the Widow because the risk of not going for that Widow is far higher than pretty much any other character.
Unless you're just pressuring your back constantly.
But the
Like
Widow
this is not
giving
a game
back-
of 1 and 0s. It's gonna be like the Widow is gonna put pressure and she's gonna get pressured.
Yeah, I acknowledge that.
Whoever plays better wins. It's a
But-
balanced gameplay loop.
It's not necessary because a Widow can put more pressure on without requiring as much sacrifice. A Widow can do it just by clicking a few buttons rather than other players just have to do far better positioning, far better aim, sacrifice a lot more of their
Okay,
abilities.
what few buttons? Do share. What buttons are putting all that pressure?
Aim, shoot. A Widow is putting pressure.
That is okay. You just said better positioning, better aim. When you just said that Widow only has to press a couple buttons.
That's yeah.
Widow requires more aim than any other character.
Okay, so she requires
So
one.
you don't need better aim to pressure her. So why would you
Wait.
say better aim?
No, I'm talking about Widow can put more pressure by just aiming and shooting. That's all a Widow needs to do. She doesn't need great positioning at any real point, excluding close
the
range.
character.
She can put great pressure on someone, but just aiming.
And that's the damn
shooting.
character.
But it is a unfair balance when she could just do that just at any point. That's why I think right now she's the closest she's ever been to balance, because it is much harder for her to do that with damage fall off, with her incredibly.
If you hate one shot so
lower
much,
health.
what are your thoughts about Hanzo?
I don't like one shots no matter who it is on.
Well, what are your thoughts? If
I think
one shots
it's-
can be balanced, what are your,
I think.
what are your
I
thoughts?
think. I don't think one shots can necessarily be balanced, but I think
Well, you said
Widow-
snipers cannot really be balanced, and he's a sniper.
he's a projectile, which makes it really
no,
hard.
he's a sniper.
Yeah, he's a sniper that uses a
Guess
projectile.
what? The TF2 sniper has a fucking bow that one shots. He's
Yeah.
a sniper.
Yeah, that's
He
still a
feels the
sniper, but
same
he's a
role as Widow.
projectile.
He just has more damage.
Projectiles can, depending on the scenario, either be better or worse in terms of balance. The Huntsman in Team Fortress 2 is better balanced than the sniper rifle from Team Fortress 2. Hanzo is worse balanced than Widow in this scenario because Hanzo.
Why are you jumping on fucking Widow's deck and not Hanzo? If he's worse balanced. Where's the
I'm
Hanzo
saying
ratio?
Hanzo's more overpowered. I think Widow isn't as worse balanced. I was
I
just using a Widow as an example.
genuinely
before.
have seen Hanzo 3 times in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Or because you don't see him that often doesn't mean he's
Not
not
a single ban on him.
okay.
I've seen Widow banned 100 times, and I've seen her like 50 times.
Because bad players can't handle Widow. If you
How is she bad?
no bad players, go into a silver
Okay.
lobby. Who are they going to moan about on the enemy team when they're doing
It's
well?
silver
gonna
versus
be the Widow.
silver. It's not silver versus fucking God.
Yeah, I'm just
Like
pointing.
it's gonna be a silver Widow.
I'm just pointing out that the worse the players, the more hate they have towards a character like Widow.
Okay, I'm not talking about how much she gets banned. She gets banned because silver players don't wanna play positioning.
You brought
That's
up
fair.
you brought
I
up
brought up the bans because I wanted to show you how much more you see Widow than Hanzo.
and that's exactly why you see more Widow than Hanzo. Hanzo, despite being worse balanced, does not get banned as much because he's not really as prevalent. He doesn't necessarily have to be good to be poorly
No,
balanced.
no, no,
That's-
no, 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 no. What you said is Widow is he is worse balanced than Widow, meaning he
Yeah.
has to be fucking shit or really good.
Yes.
He has to be way better than
I-
her, or he has to be way worse than her.
I don't necessarily
And he's not
think-
better than
I
her,
don't
and
think
he's
that's-
not worse than her.
I
that
don't
much.
think that's true. I think you can be worse balancing.
Okay,
a
define what's
multitude of
bad
ways.
balance then. Do share.
Define what's bad about Hanzo.
Define what's bad balance. What
That's
does it mean
kind of a
for the
hard,
character to be bad balance?
that's
No,
a
it's not.
hard-
No,
yes,
it's
it
really
is,
not.
because it's
Actually,
dependent
Fun fact.
really much on the game. Like, let's say Overwatch 2.
No, it's
A game-
it's if the character is making other characters completely unviable and making them game just simply not fun because it's either way too bad or way too good. Because it's
or
not
annoying.
playable,
It can also
then
be
it's unbalanced.
Annoying. That's also
Annoying
a
is
core-
not a balance thing.
Yes, it is. It is by definition
It's a
balance.
gameplay. It's a gameplay quality.
I am telling you,
You can
from
make Hog
professionals, it is always taken into account in balance. Is it annoying? Because if it's really annoying, people are going to want to go no matter if it's balanced or not.
People just don't like playing against annoying characters.
That's
They're making
true.
the
So that's why
annoying
it's
characters not fun, not good, because that's what makes the game more fun.
I get what
Hog
you're saying
being less
here,
good
but game
doesn't mean
developers have
he
to
is
consider
unbalanced.
it. They have to consider annoyance because of player reaction to annoyance.
Yeah, but that's not balanced.
It has to
That's a
take
completely
into
different
account
issue.
balance. It is just part of the same issue, just taken from a different line of reasoning. Balance has to be taken into account with annoyance, because if it's annoying, people want it gone, no matter if it's oppressive or not. Like if you take a weapon from, let's say, Team Fortress 2, we bring it up, the Scorch Shot from Team Fortress 2 is considered one of the most annoying games. It is considered one of the most annoying weapons in the entire game because it can set enemies on fire from really far away. Is it poorly balanced?
Oh.
Not really, but because it's so annoying, people want it gone. So it's a weapon that has to be taken into balance. Unfortunately, they decided to buff it before they stopped updating the game, and they won't nerf it. Or the Natasha, a weapon,
Balance
a
game, by the way.
minigun. What do you say?
Nothing.
Okay, the
I was just talking
Natasha.
about how balanced TF2 is.
Yeah, all because a few weapons are unbalanced does not mean the whole game as a whole is unbalanced. The Natasha is a minigun that slows enemies down by hitting them. A minigun. It brings more mobile characters down for daring getting hit by one bullet of a minigun.
Why are we talking about TF2?
Because it's my example. of
These
trying to
games
bring
are
up
not
that.
comparable. They never were.
I think that in terms of annoyance should be taken into consideration of balance. Yes, it is really comparable. The Natasha had to be nerfed because so many people
Okay,
were getting furious at the fact that
riddle
they were
me
getting slowed
this.
for no reason.
Riddle me this. Hog is an annoying character, right?
Yeah.
He is balanced. And he is viable. You can pick him.
Yes, but he's
He
taking
will perform.
that annoyance will be taken into account in his balance. I'm not saying balance and annoyance are 100% the same thing. They're not. But it should always be taken into account into balance, and usually is. Annoyance
What the fuck
is
does that have to the fact that they haven't done to anything to Widowmaker? He just got worse
talking
because the game changed.
We were talking about Hanzo.
Yeah, and Hanzo is, you say he's worse balanced than Widow.
Yeah, because
Why?
he can one-shot someone without looking at them. He can shoot an arrow by quickly peeking, and that person who would never have been able to tell there was an arrow going right where he was.
And does that make him better or worse than Widow?
I would argue in most situations that would lead him to be better than Widow.
Then why doesn't he get more play than Widow?
Because people
he's better.
don't want to. Because people don't want to play as Hanzo because he's not really that fun of a character.
It's not how competitive games work. Nobody gives a fuck about how fun the character is.
Then why is it in so many lower tier play you're not seeing all the absolute best characters being ran? Because the
Because they're
play.
easy. They're playing the easy characters.
Yeah, they may be playing the easy characters, but that doesn't mean that they're not. There isn't
they're
a
playing the
better
easy
characters to
characters.
be played.
they are, but they're not gonna play them because they're playing the easy character. Because yes, the character may be better in the situation, but I'm not good enough to get the value out of it.
Yeah, but
Considering low ranks in balance is stupid.
I'm saying that
You shouldn't be bringing it up because there's no point. Yeah, they're gonna be playing the game wrong. No
Are they?
fucking shit.
I mean, are they actually playing it wrong though? I don't.
Yes. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
There's no.
Do you-
If
would
there
you-
was an
if
objective
they
way,
are playing the game right, you're telling me the pro players are playing it wrong.
I'm not
by
saying they're
principle.
playing wrong. No, I'm not.
There
saying
is no world where everyone is playing the game right. That is just not correct.
I don't think they're really. As long as you are picking a character and shooting at enemies, there's no way to play the game wrong. Because that was the base design of Overwatch 2.
You know what
Pick
that means?
characters,
That means
shoot
that you
enemies.
cannot make a mistake on a character and everything you do is correct. That's what that means.
No, in
Because
terms of individual
you can't play a
play, you
character
can
wrong.
make
If I
things
jump
wrong.
if I just fucking go on hazard and jump into the entire team and then just block it, I just die. I was just playing the game right.
I'm not saying you.
That's
play
what
the
you're
game.
saying. That's
No,
what
there's
that's
a
what you're
little more
saying. That's
nuance
what you
than
are
that.
saying. Unfortunately,
I'm talking
That
about
is
as
what you're
broader
saying.
strokes. There's no way to play the game objectively wrong. You could do bad mistakes that lead to your death. That does not
no,
mean
there is
playing
an
that way
objective way to
is
play
wrong.
the character correctly. There is a way to play the character the best.
There's ways to play them efficiently, not the right way.
The best, which is the right way.
No,
Because
best
it's a competitive
is
game where you
efficiently.
play to win.
Efficiently is different
What the
than...
fuck does it mean to play Lucia efficiently? What does that mean? Please enlighten me. What does it mean to play Zenyatta efficiently?
Heal at the
What
right
am I
times,
efficiently doing?
give speed at the right times, know when to dive in to kill someone. That's how you play
That's just playing
efficiently.
correctly. That's just playing correctly.
Again, difference between correct and like someone can play a just dive as Lucio. They're still playing it correctly because he was made to dive characters. He's a support that can dive, so he can be played in that manner, and he's still playing
No,
it
he
correctly.
played wrong because he dived headfirst into 5 people and he got instantly deleted. He did a wrong play. He played
some
wrong.
situations they played them inefficiently, but it doesn't mean they're not playing them correctly.
I fucking love talking to people who have never watched a pro match in their life.
What? I spent a whole season watching pro matches.
You don't play like it, or you don't think
Yeah,
about the
I
game
know.
like it.
I know. I don't play the game like
I don't think
it.
you don't know what's going. Do you even know what's going on there? Like when a guy died, do you know what he did wrong?
So
I can tell what he did wrong.
Depends on the scenario. Like sometimes it just seems like they accidentally peeked a Widow. I mean, there's only a couple times I ever saw a Widow there, but sometimes they peeked and it got insta-killed by Widow, and that was then their fault because it peeked. Other times it just felt like a combination of just bad positioning or poor aim. Sometimes it
And
just
what
felt
did they
like
do? Why did they die? What caused them to die? Did they play inefficiently, or did they just make a wrong move and they died?
I would argue inefficiently is the way to look at this, because you can't look at it from correct or wrong. 'Cause
No, it's not a fucking machine.
that's my point. There's way more to it than just wrong and right. Because you can't ever know what the most perfect right way to do something is. There's the way you can think like this would be the best for you. You can't really tell when it's going to be this is the definitive right play. Because if there's a wrong way to play the
I
game,
think the term
there's a right
efficient
way.
works in a game where you click heads. There's no efficiency about clicking heads.
There's
There could
definitely
be efficiency in a MOBA to get the most gold.
Yeah, there's
You can be efficient about getting ult charge, sure. You
Yeah.
can be efficient about, I don't know, using your ults, sure. That's fine. Yeah. You can also use your ult completely wrong by pressing it on the wrong character.
so maybe it would
I
be
feel like
better
those
to
are
say
two
it as-
completely different things
it's probably
about
better than
efficiency
to
and
say-
playing wrong.
Probably better to say there's efficiently and effectively. Those are the two words you should probably be looking for in this argument then. Efficiently, ult charge, like statistics. Effectively, more mechanical skill like aiming, ability usage. But neither of those things equal to a correct and wrong way.
So you just added a new thing.
I'm
I
just,
proved you
I'm
wrong, and then you just
I'm
added
not-
a new
you
thing to your
didn't
argument.
prove me wrong. I'm just saying that just to make sure that I'm getting my point across in a proper manner and not making it confusing, which is how I was clearly doing it there, is then yes, I'll change it to be worded in a way that
Yeah, it
makes
was
it more.
confusing because it had no sense, because it doesn't make sense in the game.
I'm not like it's not like I'm changing my argument. I'm just making it better, so I'm not saying points that turn out wrong because of the way it's worded. And I don't think I'm
Also,
necessarily.
no, I don't think I have ever heard a single person say that was not an effective play. That was an effective play. They say that was good. That was a good play. That was a bad play.
Yeah.
You could have played that a little better. You could have played that even worse.
How someone says what the play was like doesn't necessarily mean what that play was.
It does.
Like, and
though.
bad and good can still be. They're still on that like tone pole of effective or efficient or whatever.
Okay, so effective is just bad and good, but you word it differently, so it sounds better for you.
Well, no, because effective can be many different things at once. Whereas right and wrong is grey and black. You have objectively right things, objectively wrong things. You can do good, you can do very good, you can do...
There's wrong, there was a wrong play, you should have done that completely. You could have played that better. There's a bad play, there's just a small mistake. There's a perfect play, you can just play something perfectly. It happens. Like effectively doesn't make sense, because I guess you could say it makes sense, but it's just a more confusing and broad term, which is not good when you're trying to focus on improvement. You don't want to use broad terms, you want to use specific terms.
And that's correct. I'm glad you know that, but I'm just saying, because this is a broad topic of, is there a correct way to play the game? You have to consider the broad strokes of the development, the more balancing and blah 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 blah. As we would
There
discuss.
is a correct way to play the game. There may be multiple correct ways to play the game, but when you choose which way you're gonna play the game, there is the best path. There is perfection, and that is the correct way. There is a correct way. Is anybody gonna play the correct way every single time? No, because they're human. They're gonna make some incorrect plays, wrong plays. They're gonna miss a shot. That's just a bad play. You missed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There is a perfect way to play the damn game. Meaning, if you're playing bad, you are playing wrong because you're playing further from that perfection.
Yes, I acknowledge that's the point you're trying to make, and to an extent I agree with it. I just think it's too broad strokes to say there's a right and wrong way to play the game. So it's just two philosophies in games balance.
Why? I play the game wrong. I can acknowledge it. I play the game so fucking wrong. I can see it in the moment. I can see it after. I just play it wrong. Instead of right.
I don't think you play the game wrong though. You play it in your way,
I'm
which is
playing it. No, I'm not playing it my way. I am playing it wrong. I am not playing it my way. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to replicate what I've seen. Try to replicate
in your way.
Like hitting a clip on lip and I'm just missing. That was a mistake. I PG slid in. That was a mistake. I played wrong. Like I play wrong. I'm not trying to play my I'm not trying to do my own fucking thing. I'm not trying to build my own house in Minecraft. I'm trying to win the damn game. I'm trying to position myself correctly, play on my team correctly, manage my ult correctly, hit my shots correctly. I'm trying to play correctly. I'm trying to win. Competitive games are games where you're trying to win against other people.
I think it's
to win, you have to play correctly.
I think it's just a case of we've got two different philosophies we want from a video game.
We're talking about competitive balance.
Yeah.
If we're talking about competitive balance, we're gonna have a complete competitive mindset.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about. And I'm having a complete competitive mindset. Do I play that game? Do I play every game saying like, oh my god, I did that wrong? No, I have fun with the game sometimes. But I'm still making wrong plays. And you can have fun. You can have so much fucking fun playing wrongly. That's fine. That's great. Stadium is a game mode about literally just doing what you want, even if it's wrong, because it's balanced in such a way that basically everything is right, and most of the things are kind of right, and not a lot of things are that wrong. The difference between perfect and mistakes is just not as big as in like comp, where when you make a mistake, you lose like 70% on, like you have a scale of how good you're playing. You make a mistake, you lose 25% in stadium because I don't know, we fucking chose the wrong power. Womp womp. Doesn't really matter that much because there's just a lot of numbers, which makes the mistakes matter less.
I mean,
Back to the Widow.
that just sounds like
Income-
we're going. That just sounds like we both agree, but we're just wording it differently.
I've been saying the entire time that Widow is just simply balanced, and if you think she is currently weak and impossible to balance, it's because you're not playing the game correctly. She is a little weak, but she is viable, which I would say is pretty balanced.
So I wouldn't argue
I think
she's
it's
not
good
viable.
enough.
I think she is pretty good. It's just in a game like Overwatch, I feel like you either
You
have
can't
to
say
have all
she's
the
pretty
characters.
good and not viable. That doesn't make sense. If she's pretty
No,
good,
I
then
didn't
she
say
has
she
to be
wasn't.
viable.
I'm saying she is viable. She's decent. Just in a game like Overwatch 2, should either have all the characters be as closely balanced to each other as humanly possible, or there's no point having that main characters.
That's not fun.
I would agree. That's why characters should be on different podiums of the skill tree, right? But for a character like Widow, who is made to be that higher skill character, who's meant to be really rewarding
And
at those
she's
levels,
balanced in
she gets
that spot.
worse. She gets worse the better you are because you're faced up against better players who know exactly how to counter you.
Tracer gets way worse the worse you are. The same character.
What? No.
But just-
I would
she's
argue
the same
Widow's best in the earliest stages because players don't know how to combat her. That's why they're constantly banning her, because they don't know how to combat.
Hey, Tracer does like 300 damage per clip. If you just shoot that into the tank and you don't die because the enemy player doesn't know how to shoot back, that's also gonna be really good. It doesn't matter what's good in low elo because they're not balancing around that.
Yeah, I'm not saying bounce on low elo. I'm objectively agreeing with you on this point. I'm saying Widow gets worse the better you are because the other players know how to combat her. Someone like Tracer, on the other hand, can become obscenely powerful if you know how to play her, no matter if the other players know how to counter her, because they would have to change characters, and even then there's some playing field to that, whereas Widow really struggles with that. She's either, as she is right now, she can one-shot you and all that, but she's weaker compared to other characters. That makes her more overall balanced.
I don't know about that Tracer thing.
Okay, so compare me and you. I pick Tracer. I don't do well. You've seen me play Tracer. You pick Tracer.
I pick Tracer. I don't do well.
Sometimes
I do well
but-
because the enemies don't do anything. I see them play Sojourn, and I think like, I might get one-shot here. Like, I've been one-shotting Tracer since fucking day one. You just shoot a full rail into her head. She's gone.
Okay, I honestly think you're just
not that hard.
underestimating your Tracer skills
Reaper
here.
can literally two-shot
Wait,
Tracer. He
I thought-
can just
I
make
thought
her
he
disappear.
I thought he could one-shot her.
Like, that's not realistic. You have to hit every pellet in the head.
Ah, okay, so I've done it before. I just didn't know if they moved that. But yeah,
Hanzo can do well against Tracer. If you push as Tracer, Hanzo, he can Storm Arrow, and he can just hit you twice, and then you have to recall, or else you're just gonna get third time and you're dead.
yeah.
Genji can just leave. Genji has deflect. Genji can back up to his supports. Genji can also just like hit you with a fucking shuriken to the head, and then melee you, and you're gone.
Yeah.
She has no health, meaning every character can do well against her.
Yes,
their own
they
way.
can. But
She's
Tracer
just really
still
good.
gets more powerful because of how
Tracer
good
is
she
not balanced. She is not balanced. She's as good. Okay, I don't know how to say this, but she is basically as good as Widow at her best by just being herself. You don't have to be the best player of all time at Tracer. She just gets so much value because she has just so much stuff for herself.
Okay, I think I get what you're saying.
You don't need to
there.
play around her. She is just so good that she shouldn't even be compared to anybody but maybe Genji. And Genji only at the highest level.
Okay.
And
I-
only on certain maps.
I completely agree with your point.
There is no Tracer maps. There are Genji and other Plex DPS maps. Tracer is the character. She is the character, and she has been the character for, let me think, 9 years probably.
Okay. But my point here is that Tracer can only get better and better the better the player is. No, even if other characters can counter her in
same
some
with
way.
that's literally every character, unless you're talking about like Junkrat.
Yeah, it's a very certain skill ceiling with a character like that. But okay, so you take Widow against other skilled players. Widow is now just significantly less viable against those skilled players because there's so many ways to combat a Widow. You pick Tracer, there's significantly less ways to outright counter that Tracer because of their balance, right?
No,
my point
I don't
is
know
Widow
why
can
you're
get-
making it seem like, I don't know why you're like putting like a top 500 player against a Widow that just doesn't really know what to do.
That's not what I'm
against a
saying.
top
I'm saying
500 Widow.
you have a top 500 Widow, a top 500 Tracer. Their experiences against other players of that same skill will be vastly different. Widow will probably doing a whole lot worse than that Tracer because Widow has just significantly more counters.
Because Tracer is the best character in the game.
Yeah, Tracer was just an overall
I told you
example.
you shouldn't compare her.
Okay,
because,
okay, take someone like
it's not fair.
just
If you
trying to
play
think
if you play
of
Mei
any other
against
character.
Tracer is just gonna win because Tracer is just a better character. She's gonna force Ice Block. Oh, she can recall. Oh, Mei dead. She's just better than every character in the entire game.
Yeah, I'm just
When I tell you this, that she has been played basically 99% of metas. The base way you build a team in Pro is you put Tracer and you put a hit scan. If the hit scans are not good enough and and another flex DPS is better, then you put the damn hit scan player on the Tracer.
okay.
Like, she is God.
Okay, so I won't compare it to Tracer then.
There's like
For your
15
sanity.
metas where she wasn't like the best pick because it was fucking like Manga or Double Shield. Like, she is unplayable. If Tracer is unplayable, I think the game just should not be played at all.
Oh, okay.
Not because I think that Tracer should be this broken. I don't know why they gave her back fucking 6 damage. I guess we'll fucking never know. But it's just like, it has to be some magic bullshit meta where you're just playing Torbesim to not make Tracer be playable.
These talks are fun. Like I get to learn so much more again about like Overwatch from a competitive point of view. Because I try my best to understand competitive games, and obviously through this conversation, you're probably thinking I'm not doing a very good job.
You're not. You're really not.
But I try.
Really not.
I've tried for a while now to get as broad a mind when it comes to balance as possible. So then, when I can start specializing, I can pick up on these problems. Because like a lot of these problems that you find they transcend genres, right? They're not just like a competitive shooter and a casual shooter. A lot of their balance problems will overlap.
You're not gonna believe this. I'm watching this Dill Dugs versus Young and Beautiful Pro match from 8 days ago. Not gonna believe it's what the character they're playing.
Let me guess, Tracer.
They're playing Tracer's Archer.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Unbelievable. I'm gonna try to find a match where they're not playing that. Oh, they're playing Tracer, Freya. That's also.
Is Freya even good? Like I've seen.
Oh yeah,
A
she can
bit
do
of-
shot.
Okay, amazing.
If you play perfectly, she's pretty good. She can get a lot of damage in. She can like provide more damage in a burst than Sojourn. I mean, cause she can just dart, and that's like 7 billion damage.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I think she can slow slightly, which I don't know if that's actually a good perk. But her pulse bump, pulse bump from Wish is alright. But you just get it so much that it's probably just used as a tank slower pressure.
Yeah.
Another Dreamland versus Supernova. Cass is played instead of Sojourn and Freya, but there is Freya on the other team.
That get irritating after a while though? Just the same
Of
metas
playing the
over
same
and over again.
characters?
Like,
Well, no, because the game is fun. Like, yeah, it gets stale, but then the tanks change, the supports change, which changes the way you play those characters. And yes, sometimes they do hop off the hit scan. Sometimes you will see the PGE tracer with a whole clip. But usually it doesn't happen because it's not really that fun to watch, because FPS games have been here for so long, and it's just cool and satisfying to see hits kind being played. Why do you think people like COD? Why do you think people like Valorant? Why do you think people like CS? Because it's just cool to see a guy hit a nasty flick. And that's why I think hit scans being meta is a good thing. I would like to see a meta where Genji is mostly better than Tracer, but I mean that does happen. Not right now. Obviously, Tracer's way better because she got fucking 6 damage for some reason. God forbid. I don't know why they did that. But I think there was some pro matches. I think it was in when it was like qualifiers for Dallas and Stockholm. I think Stockholm had a really good variety. Like, it seemed like everybody was playing the same thing, but then there was a team that made some random ass team that they practiced work, and they got 4th place.
so I
That
wish
team did have Tracer, but because Tracer's good.
when I did watch comp, which was a while ago now, back before six was even like considered back in the game.
It's not in Pro League.
Yeah, I'm just saying like
Oh,
how long
amazing.
ago this was now. It was just it felt like it was always the same team. Like it was always
It
Ana,
probably was though.
Tracer, usually Sombra. I think it was Winston at the time, and who would their support? Probably like Lucio.
Also, you're failing to see the fact that hero bands made it so a character does not have to be balanced.
Okay, I'll need you to explain this one.
Because you can just ban the character.
Well, I don't like the fact that they effectively.
Why do you
making
think
the
Overwatch
community-
is so fun?
I
Because there's bans. What changed? Bans.
I
That
have
changed.
enjoyed bands. I've really enjoyed bands. Again, I don't really like the fact that it seems like they're making the community balance the game for themselves, but I really appreciate what bands do. Like, I hate Sombra. I think any character who removes the abilities of another character should never, at any time, in any form of development, should be considered as a character. It's just not fun.
You know what they could possibly do with the data they're getting from the bans?
What?
They could change the characters that that are getting
Fingers
banned.
crossed.
Now, a lot of these characters have rooted issues in very big quotation marks. It's their base mechanics that have been in the game for 8 years. And people just don't like to see them in some ranks. I mean, in high comp matches, they don't really care that much. I think I've seen like 2 characters get banned most of the time, and then it's just nothing. It doesn't really matter that much when you're playing the game correctly.
Oh, great. The correctly word.
Why
You're
do you
about to
think
make me have
people?
a fit.
Why do you think people ban Sombra? Because they don't know how to fight her. Because she hacks you, shoots you a couple times, and leaves. Why? Because you didn't kill her.
But
didn't play with your team, so your team could help you kill her. You couldn't play correctly against
even
her.
if you
Which is
kill her,
fine.
even if you kill her, is it still fun just to get hacked? You can't use
No,
your
it's
abilities.
not fun, but it's just the video game. Is it fun to die? No.
But it's infinitely less fun to get hacked.
In my opinion, the only thing Sombra is annoying for is the EMP duration of the hack being so long, the old EMP, the old hack duration. And if a Sombra is just constantly hacking you, virusing you, and TPing out, but then that Sombra is just wasting herself on this one person, just doing that, not providing much else, just giving that person paranoia. And if she gets in their head, then I guess it's good. But otherwise, that's just a bad strategy. You're kind of just doing nothing.
That's
You're
true,
giving
but
their
that's
support
annoying.
from old charge.
That's why people ban some of them, because that's just irritating to fight against. Because it's if there's no one else in your team really helping you, you have to focus on this one character who could just get away in a split second. That's irritating.
So they can get that feedback and they can change something.
Yeah,
Will
that's,
they
I'm,
change
just,
something
I'm,
about
I'm agreeing
Sombra?
with you. I'm just
I
expanding
think
on
they
the point.
fucking gave up. If I'm being honest, you should just give up on. Like they should just give up on Sombra.
I feel like it's because they really
You
keep
either
trying to
make
make
her
hacks
bad, or
work.
people are just gonna keep banning her.
Yeah, I mean she's
not-
kind of.
I mean,
is
I don't
she
want her
bad?
to be good. I don't want her to be good because she's kind of boring to watch in pro play.
Is she
If she
actually
replaces
bad
Tracer.
right now though? Or is she even good?
She's not good enough, but she is viable. Believe it or not, a lot of things are viable. I know, like the balance thing is good. Whatever. Like what?
I
No
feel like
way.
this is gonna be blow up a lot
No
from
way.
now on.
Chills warning. Irving is viable? No way. That can't be. It can't be.
But I think that a lot of the reason is just they're trying to make a concept like Summer work when no matter what people will find that annoying. They just need to completely rework it into something else, I think. Because only certain parts of the kit seem at all viable, mostly the virus.
I mean, can you think of something to do it?
No, I'm not.
To like
I'm not
completely
the
rework her?
Overwatch
Exactly. So it
game
would
fan.
probably take a while to think of something completely unique that keeps the aesthetic of the character.
How long has she been in the
Like
game?
you're putting restraints on you. They reworked her like 16 times. You think they haven't tried?
I'm not saying they haven't tried. I'm saying they've not tried like hard enough because they keep on
think she's
trying
been
to
a game
keep the
since,
core. Like when
I
they removed invisibility, yet they still kept it onto her, like
Translocator.
translocator. Well, the problem people had was with her invisibility, and now you've effectively made it so she's still permanently invisible. Just now she has to use this ability every now and again, which is still the problem. Yes,
Well,
it's a rework,
It
but
got
doesn't-
better.
It got marginally better. For all intents and purposes, no
Not
real
really.
difference.
You know what Sombra could do? She could go forever invisible and have a translocator on the other side of the map.
Yeah.
She could hack you for a long duration, so you couldn't use your abilities for like 4 seconds, and then she just would shoot you. And then if you
Yeah.
got her low, you have no abilities to follow up on the fact that she's low. She just translocates. Rinse and repeat until she gets a kill on you.
Yes, I think she's better now, where she isn't. She can't really be
so
permanently
it
visible.
has improved, but it's just a hard character to do.
It's just it feels like it's marginally better. It's not a
If
true.
if there is one thing you will get from this, the impossible character to balance is not Widowmaker, it's fucking Sombra.
Exactly.
It's the silent ability.
Because Widowmaker, there is a way to get a pretty much balance. Like I don't think it's a way to perfectly balance her per se.
So
but
now can
she
we drop this Widow
nearly-
thing? Can we please drop this Widow video thing?
Oh, well, it's a Widow concept like video.
Like, was this enough that it's just not worth a video?
I mean, I could just upload this stream as my Widow video.
Please don't. I feel like half of the arguments I made were terrible.
And mine aren't exactly the best worded. I mean, I could just make a quick video edit so that it was just me going over the points we made and just like, kind of refining it. You know, I think
I don't know.
since
I think I just enjoyed the video game wrong. Maybe I just enjoyed the video
nah,
game
you
wrong.
can't enjoy it wrong. There's no wrong way to
I just,
enjoy it.
well, there's no way to enjoy it. There is a wrong way to play it, though. Don't get twisted. You can play it for fun. That's okay. That is not the competitively right way. I guess there's the competitive right or wrong way, and there's the casually way to play. That's two distinct things.
So I don't
fun.
know how much I even like the concept of a competitive game, since so few of them ever seem to ever actually have any sort of fun. Like,
I think Overwatch competitive is really fun.
I think it's fun, but only when I'm playing with someone like you who can kind of make up for my mistakes and just genuinely goofing around.
I'm not thinking about like playing competitive itself. I'm talking about like the best of the best.
Oh, you mean like the concept
the
of the pro players? I mean, that can be fun, like people do like footballers and all that, but personally I just find
I think I just like theory crafting. I think I like just thinking about video games.
I like thinking about video games like outside of competitive, like in a more overarching design way.
I really like theory crafting in Genshin. I like thinking about possible builds and ways to like combos in Elden Ring. I like concepts and like learning about pro play. Maybe I just don't like playing damn games. I just like thinking about
you
them.
could honestly, if you like manage to put these thoughts onto a script, you could just become mega rich just making these like those
I'm
sorts of
not
videos.
educated enough.
You don't need to be educated to talk about it. Like, do you know how many YouTubers I've watched who don't know what they're talking about get millions of bucks
well,
because
those aren't not Overwatch. Ain't nobody getting million views on Overwatch. What are you talking about?
I don't know,
Maybe I can get a million views on a guide if I'm like the most popular guide maker in Genshin, but I don't know about that one.
I'd like to make some, like, I guess, theory crafting videos. Just
Theory crafting on what?
anything, like, on trying
What
to go over, like,
learning Genshin. Oh, maybe we should do learning Genshin theory crafting. Genshin Spring question mark.
Genshin stream, oh my lord. You see, I
I'll just
wouldn't
put
be
you
so...
on my account.
The problem is, I
And
wouldn't
can
be
try the game.
opposed to going on the games if it wasn't the fact of how much gambling is involved. I despise.
Okay, what if
gambling.
I gave you an account to play and try the game on?
What, on this game, this account had things on it? Like,
Yeah, I could. Well, I don't really have that many characters. I would have to put a lot of work in. But I could theoretically make my account so it's like you can see concept of theory crafting.
okay, well,
But I
that's
think theory crafting is better explained by tapping, honestly.
probably, yeah.
I don't like theory crafting as a presentation.
I
Unless you
think
care about the game, there's no point of it.
it's just, if I then enjoy that game, that's not the game I would play if I went on my own account. Because of the nature of something like that. Like, I love the idea of games where there's just a bunch of different characters, you get to do whatever you want, but that's gambling. Why? Just make it so you either buy the characters for relatively cheap, but there's a bunch of them, or make it so you can earn them and then slightly speed up, not pay £2,000 for a character. That's
So
ridiculous.
Warframe.
Warframe's like awful for it. Like, I don't get how Vlad or Genji play that game.
I mean, it's kind of fun-ish until you just like get 17 relics, level up them to max, and then you just don't get the item you want. Then you just like some of the odds are a little too low in that game. 10% after like having to level up a relic 4 times is a little crazy.
Yeah. Like, I played just like 20 minutes while Vlad went to do something, and I was just spamming like the same 2 buttons over and over again because his build was so heavily designed on his 2 buttons. I was like, this characters with like whole combos and everything, I'm just pressing 2 buttons. This is the effective way to play the game? Like, what am I
Not
looking at?
really. I think Vlad was just like mid-game, so it wasn't really that
He
complicated.
was mid-game? After everything I saw, I thought it was like
Late
near
game
the
is like
stratosphere.
farming mods instead of warframes or weapons.
Wow, okay.
So you're just farming a mod that's 2% better, which I don't think is good game design either.
Yeah.
Which points me to the fact that Warframe is really not bad. But it is basically just that pay to play or farm for 20 hours game.
Yep.
I don't know if there is content to play. I know there is some content in Genshin to play after you pay. Oh,
It's so disappointing these sorts of games. There's so much potential, but they just squandered it.
you played Bloodborne, man.
And Bloodborne has tons of theory crafting.
Go ahead.
Okay, so
The stage is yours.
Okay then. I think you're going to regret doing that. In fact, let me quickly check here. So,
Checking with your camp. Doesn't know what up they had.
do I have? Okay, I'm about to do a whole presentation on stream now. You've awakened the beast within me.
Okay.
Just I don't know if Adobe
That's
Illustrator is any good. I very rarely use it. I mostly use Photoshop, but don't care. Okay, I don't think it's been open on there.
Why are you still in the game?
I don't know. It's gonna load. Okay, so where's pen? It's gonna. Okay, perfect. So where's OBS there? Okay, and Illustrator's not working. Why? It's because it's game capture. Wait, if I go.
Still waiting for the theory crafting.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it to actually show up. Here we are. Yes, it's because it's on game capture. Okay, so
Me personally, I could be on the 7th character by now.
okay, so
Just let me know.
so in Bloodborne you have your weapons.
Right, like Elden Ring, you have
Okay,
weapons,
so-
you have probably talismans, you probably have levels. And
So
stuff.
you got your swords and all that, each with very different base damage and moves and all
Right.
that. You
All
have
different scaling.
you have the
Elden Ring.
stats, so like your strength, skill, blah blah blah, which increase damage in certain ways. So skill increases both
Yep.
skill-based weapons and increases
Does this
your...
game have anything other than, like, different than Elden Ring?
Oh yeah. I'm getting there. It's 30 crafting, so I need to put
Right.
down all the baseline. So we have weapon levels. You know, you gotta level up your weapon level with stuff, and you get with these levels the theory crafting aspect, the blood gems. These little things cause my playthroughs to go from 6 to like 100 hours real quick. So the weapon is kind of hard to say like what the best version is because of the
Why is that J?
gems. I'm just gonna. Oh wait.
G is or G. Gems are
Yeah.
or G.
Yep. I got dyslexia. Ignore me. And we've then got E for elements. The type of damage it does. So in terms of weapon, there's 3 different versions of every weapon. Lost, uncanny, and I think it's then just normal. Hold on, let me just double check that I'm getting this right.
Maybe you have to double check what that means.
So I can't remember if there's exactly 3 or 4 versions. Just hold on a second. It's yeah, there's just 3: normal, lost, and uncanny. So each of these have different blood gem shapes. Okay, sorry about that. These change different shapes within blood gems. I'll get to that in a second. The the different levels, the skill and strength and all that's very simple. So we can just kind of ignore that. You just level those up, does more damage. Levels, they increase the amount of blood gem slots you have to up to 3, and the type of damage you're doing can also change a lot. So these are the only real 3 factors we need to really talk about. So we can just cross that. So blood gems have a normal. There's star shapes, triangle. Oh, okay, it's gone weird. Circle, droplet, and I can't remember the exact name, but it's a semicircle. These 5 shapes all have different effects with what they do. So star gems mostly focus on percentile damage increases. The triangle gems focus on higher increases, usually, however, with some form of drawback, like health lost per second. Circular is pretty much exclusive to the guns, but can be used on like a couple melee weapons to increase their damage. So I'll kind of ignore that one because it's not really that important. The droplets can be put on any of these other shapes, but tend to be slightly weaker, and pretty much any of the decent ones have some form of drawback to them, and usually harsher than the triangle ones. And the semicircle ones, they tend to focus on elemental damage, like fire, bolt, arcane. So with these effectively 4 different categories, you can improve physical, physical damage. You can improve your bolt damage. You can improve the fire damage. Why is that not? And you can improve the arcane damage. There. Why is it not?
So
No. So with
it's not that complicated.
So with these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different factors, you have to try creating the most effective combination for your encounters throughout the game. What is widely considered the best on a baseline level for weapon is the Ludwig's Holy Blade, which is a really big sword. It's like absolutely gigantic. I believe it's the Lost version, if I remember correctly. Let me just quickly double check that.
Teacher, I have a question. Does this game have talismans, or is this just their version?
There are talismans, but none of them increase damage. They focus on your defensive abilities, or
So this is just the talismans.
yes, just way more powerful. Like a single one of the three possible slots that a weapon can have tends to be more powerful than the strongest talisman in every other game, sometimes combined. Where's Ludwig's Holy Blade? It is. Yes, it looks like it's the uncanny version, actually. Yeah, so the Ludwig's Holy Blade with uncanny, with I believe it's the 2 triangles slots that it has. No, just 1. Never mind. Didn't mean to do that. Why is it not going backwards? So the 1 triangle slot it has, and the 2 star ones it has, and all went into physical damage, and there you will get the highest damage you can get, which is I think 25,000 damage in one hit.
Are these blood gems farmables?
Yes, you can farm them, and some of them take hundreds of hours to get.
So that's not like you're making this game into like a big MMORPG. You complain about farming in Warframe where you're doing the same thing in
The
Bloodborne.
thing is, for the absolute best ones, you'll be farming for ages. For the ones ever so slightly worse, you can get them very easily.
So like Warframe.
I don't know about Warframe, so it seemed like even getting the basic stuff there was a nightmare. And then it's usually
Sounds
only...
a lot like Genshin, but less complicated.
It's usually just these triangle ones that are hard to get. The star ones, you can farm them quite easily. The droplet ones, because they're pretty much weaker than all the others, it doesn't even matter if you want to go for the highest ones, but if you do, you don't even have to go into the chalices for these, you can do these in base game. For the semicircle, because they boost most environmental damage, most of them are really easy to get. The only one that's a bit of a pain is the arcane one, but like nothing is weak to arcane, so there's no point. And then if you want to add in like actually trying to get these good gems, you have to then go into the chalice dungeons, and that has just a whole slew of other things you have to do, like FCR chalices, false depth chalices, challenge depth, chalice depth, community chalices. It's so much more that I'm not including, but the main actual weapon part of it just involves this.
I don't want to hurt your feelings, but this just kind of sounds like a less complicated Genshin Impact.
I don't know, this sounds way more complicated than
Well,
Genshin.
I haven't talked to I've only talked about you. I think the only thing I said to you about Genshin is that there's 4 characters in a team and there's only one person on field. There's artifacts, there's weapons, there's weapon effects, there's artifact effects, there's artifact stats, there's multiple artifact substats, there's artifact substats rolling, there's artifact special main stats, there's main stats, substats. You can have a 3-star attack goblet, you can have a 4-star animal damage goblet, and then your supports can also have their own their supportive artifact sets, and they also need other stats. Maybe they don't need like a damage bonus goblet, maybe they need an attack one for more attack. Maybe they need more ER. There's a lot of ER breakpoints. A lot of different weapons have different ER breakpoints and preferred stats. There is like a lot of teams for every character. Well, I mean, most of the characters that actually matter, frankly. I mean, I guess if you like say, oh, well, how many teams does Dory have? I would say 0 because she doesn't deserve to live. But she can still be played. She still can be used in like a bunch of teams, even though she's not really good. She still has utility. There's still artifact sets that are good for her, which will support her team. She still have some. I mean, I guess for able bodies, I suppose. There's just, I feel like a little bit more, which is, which is like it's okay, because Bloodborne is not supposed to be an MMORPG.
Not with that attitude.
But I am just saying that Genshin choreographing, it's a little more in depth. Just like 17 smidges.
Why is drawing in Illustrator so awful? So yeah, that was a lot of things there. However, Bloodborne superior, so you lost.
And I think I actually might have missed a couple of things. That was like very on like the top of the surface.
Well, I'll still claim mine's better because it's it's a Bloodborne game, so it's automatically better.
If Genshin was made by FromSoft, you would be on your knees for it. Begging me because I'm right.
I seem to remember heavily criticising Night Rain for its direction.
I don't give a whore about Irene. Like, can be bad, I don't care. It's not that good.
Seriously, your like avatar like fits in every single scenario. No matter what voice you've got, like it always fits.
I'm pondering. And then I get an idea.
But maybe I should do this like whiteboard. Weebin explains Bloodborne lore type stuff.
Ugh.
Wow,
Wow.
that's-
Lore. Why would you want to explain something so boring and bad?
You're getting awfully close to me explaining it.
No, every lore is just bad. I
What?
don't care. They're just bad. The story is still bad, and the lore is just simply not like interesting. The lore, you think it's interesting because it's lore.
I think
It's set in a way where you're like finding out little scraps at a time. It's like really interesting,
yeah, it is.
but it's not good.
It may not be told in a good manner.
When you
like-
look at it in the big scale, this shit not really that good.
How?
Cause it's just interesting. It's just lore swap.
I think
That's just a good way to put it. It's just lore swap.
I don't know. I
It's
feel like
supposed to drag you in with mystery.
I don't know. That's what
And that's
exactly
it.
what happened with me with Bloodborne,
And when there is no mystery anymore because you know everything,
and I still
realize-
love it
it's not that interesting.
because the story is interesting. So we start off
It's really not.
in the city of Yharnam, right? Yharnam, nice.
I genuinely could not. Yeah, that's the fuck.
Yes,
thought
I know
the
you.
story.
I know you can't, but because you were criticizing it, I need to now explain it. You know.
No, because I'm not gonna pay attention. I'm gonna.
I need
Ignore
someone to
everything
listen to
you're
my
saying.
Bloodborne rants. That's it. I am gonna dedicate myself, like at some point, to just sit down, with OBS recording me, on Illustrator, and just go over the Bloodborne lore, like as it's coming into my head.
I'll
I
listen
know.
to the Bloodborne lore if you let me talk about Fury crafting for 5 hours.
Okay, well, how about we do that some other time, because Vlad has been staring over my shoulder, waiting to get back onto the PC for half an hour now, with loose threats. So,
Like me.
so I'll end the stream now, and hopefully I can get back on very soon. In fact, no, I will definitely not wait like the whole 2 weeks I was last time. I'll be on before that point. And I guess you can start talking your theory crafting then.
The new fucking region will be out by the time you talk to me again.
Does that change anything?
No, I'm just saying that that's like 3 months.
Oh, okay, no, that's not true. I'll be here soon.
Thank you, actually.
Well, see you later. Okay, have a good night.